A one, a two, a one, two, three, four.
Welcome everybody back to another episode of Meeting in the Monster Houses. This is episode fucking 14-ish? Something like that, I think. We're almost to 15 episodes, which is fantastic. And now, after taking a week off, we're back. So, uh, what the fuck happened last time? It's been 2 weeks.
That's the
People
wrong
fucked
person.
up.
Oh yeah, we were on a boat.
We got to Gorgon House, I believe.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
back.
Oh, you
We
guys met Rod
toured
last
back
week.
from Gorgon House, and I think we just sent them back. And now we're here too.
Yeah, you are certainly there. You also
yeah,
met
and then
Rod.
there was also
Rod was
some
fun.
tension.
I
I
heard a
forgot.
door open upstairs. I think it might be Graham.
Alrighty. So, you guys, it's true. You have, I believe we ended with you guys reaching
The big
Bardego.
side of it.
So, give me 3 seconds while I cough my lungs up, and then I'll read you some flavor text. Okay, cool. So, approaching the shores of Gorgon House, you see the port town of Bardego before you. Small, poorly capped sandstone and adobe buildings are arranged in tight clusters on either side of a main thoroughfare that leads directly from the small dock at the southern edge of town to by far the largest structure for miles around, a sandstone arena decorated with war banners, which are in turn emblazoned with the crest of the southern kingdom. As you arrive to a dock constructed of heavily weathered, splintering driftwood, you notice that a majority of the surrounding permanent structures do not fare much better. Weather, time, and neglect have ravaged Bardego. Many buildings have missing walls or roofing, exposing their insides to the elements. As you pull up to port, you can see that a contingency of orcs are waiting for you at the dock. They saw you approach and have gathered where you will be docking.
Is anything about this place familiar to me?
No, you would not have been this far south.
Cool. My hand is on my weapon.
I mean, other than the the angry orcs that are all staring at you.
Payla
The
is
angry
his
orcs
weapon,
are a very familiar
so
sight.
Payla will just stare at the orcs.
And the captain calls the six of you over, and explains. All right, look, I'm not sure how to put this, but I'm not exactly welcome here in this city. There was a, shall we say, misunderstanding.
Alright, so we just hide you, and then, you stay there. Don't leave.
Look,
Isn't there always a misunderstanding?
technically speaking, we've already done what we've set out to do, which is find the fortune, figure out what happened to the crew. The captain of the fortune, who I'm hoping is still alive, is a good friend of mine. The only reason we're in Bardego is to get her back.
May I ask what the race is?
As far as I'm concerned, you fulfilled your contracts so far, and I don't fault you for not wanting to go on shore if that's something you don't want to do. This is hostile lands, and as soon as we step off this boat, I'm not sure exactly what these barbarians are going to do to us.
Jesus fuck.
I take
Well, do you have
offense
any
to that.
leads onto where she would be? I don't even know her name personally.
My guess is they've found some sort of temporary shelter. Most of the buildings here are not used by the denizens. Orcs and permanent settlements don't always go hand in hand, and so they kind of leave the place to fall apart.
Interesting. When the fuck did this become my accent? One second.
Hold on, let me Google donkey real quick and get that New Yorker back.
Donkey!
Donkey!
Not
One
donkey. What? Donkey.
I heard donkey. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think I got the accent back.
Dude,
That's
my
close.
favorite New York accent is the one that is also an ass.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that just all New Yorkers?
I
No.
don't fucking know. I've never been to New York.
I don't think any of us have been to New York, dumbass.
Unork. I love.
I know
I
a
love
girl
Unork.
who lived like 2 blocks over who went to New York City
Anyway,
and
I
is
think I got
currently
the
there.
fucking accent back, so.
Anyway, so listen, I'm, like I said, not welcome here. I would like to find out what happened to her, but if I step off this boat, I'm likely to be captured and arrested. So, I have
And killed.
yes, I have a proposition for you. If you are willing, and I'm of course willing to compensate you for your time, go ashore and see if you can't find her and her crew, bring them back to the dock so we can get them back home safely.
I'm fine with this.
That should be easy enough.
Be very, very careful. Again, the war has made everybody kind of on edge, and
Careful's our middle name. Bayless takes a step forward and he trips.
right. Anyway, as I was saying, the orcs are not the most hospitable, let's say, to begin with, and tensions on the front between Dragon House and Gorgon House have certainly escalated that mentality. So, be very careful. Very, very careful.
It is
They
a very
capture
dumb
you.
question.
If they capture you, hold on. If they capture you, you will be jailed and then you will be killed in arena combat. Most likely. If you're not directly fed to the scorpions.
Have I experienced
that wasn't
this
my
at all,
question.
VG?
Was there a question in there that I needed to answer or what?
Yes. So how quickly can you get the boat out to sea in case something happens?
Well, it would take a couple minutes depending on the wind. But we could be out of range within 10 minutes of leaving the dock.
Oh no. Alright. Well, time to go cause trouble.
VG,
Mm-hmm.
have I experienced this arena thing before?
Nope. Tarvos has not been
Yes.
to a permanent Gorgon House settlement. You have been
Mm.
living... Where you lived was in the wild, essentially.
Facing just random
Just
monsters
random
and-
shit that came your way.
So my proclivity to act in this situation was to anything aggressive to me, kill it.
I mean, most of the citizens here are aggressive, so good luck with that.
My sword arm is gonna be sore.
As the captain finishes warning you, his brother, James, the wizard, comes up to you. The war chief would like to speak to you, brother, and I suggest we bring our entourage with us. Captain nods and says, well, looks like it's showtime. Stiff upper lip, gentlemen. Let's go meet Korg. I'm sorry, wait, what the fuck was his name? Not Korg. I'm thinking of the
Krug.
fucking...
Danganronpa character?
Krog. Let's go meet Krog.
I'm sorry, I'm only going to be able to imagine Korkio from Danganronpa B3 now.
It is Krog. It's not Korg. Korg was the fucking dude from, for the dude from Thor Ragnarok.
That was
Yeah, the
Korg,
Rock Man.
uncultured swine.
I need
NPL.
another
Korg was the
sword.
rock dude. Hello,
Korg
hello
was
everyone.
the rock,
I'm
yes.
Korg. As you can see, I'm made of rocks, but don't let that fool you. I'm actually a really nice guy.
You can do that voice way too fucking well.
It's not the best. It's probably amplified by the microphone. Anyway, Krog. Yes, let's go meet with Krog. Oh, stepping down the boat, down from where the ship's wheel was, where you all were gathered, and onto the main deck. You, peering over the side, you can see um, uh, one orc who looks a bit more statured than the rest of them that are surrounding him, and there's like 15 other dudes, all in like rough leathers, covered in chitinous armor and wielding various different weapons. The one who's clearly in charge of all of them has just this air of regality about them, even though looking at him, he's actually a little bit shorter than the rest of everyone around here. He's bald, save for a top knot ponytail. And he's wearing basic, like, he's wearing like studded leather armor, but painted on the front is the Gorgon House standard, the same that you can see on flags in the distance. As the captain approaches what you assume to be Krog, he says, "Well, well, well, Captain Henry Madrigal. It's been a long time since I've seen you around here. You finally decided to come scurrying back then, have you?"
I kind of stand behind the captain.
I stand a safe 30 feet behind, and by safe, I mean not at all safe. These are fucking orcs.
If you're 30 feet behind, you can't see any of this.
Between Carvos' legs.
Really? 30 feet?
I mean, they can't fucking see me. I'm hidden.
They're, to be clear, you are above them, technically, because the deck is
okay.
above the dock that they're
So
standing
we're
on.
just looking over right now. I thought we were coming off already.
No,
My bad.
you're looking off the railing right now, at this
Got it.
gathering of orcish people.
Mini trolls, as I like to call them.
Right. Well, I'm assuming you know what will happen if you step off your boat there. The captain nods and says, "Yes, that's why I've brought a measure of security to do my errands while I'm in Bardego. I hope you don't mind."
Halo's gonna give a little wave from between their legs.
I'm just gonna grunt.
You got a really colourful lot here, haven't you?
Yeah,
All right.
Grosh is also standing to the left of the captain at the moment.
Well, here's the drill. Since the last time, if you step foot onto this dock, or anywhere else in Bardego without my say-so, you're going right to the pit. Do you understand? Captain Nunn says, "Oh, it's perfectly clear, and I wouldn't expect any other treatment, honestly." To that, Krog says, "Right, so we have an understanding. You and you," he says, pointing to two of the orcs off to the side, "stand next to this gangplank. You and you relieve them in about 6 hours. Do that in shifts. Do not let anyone off that boat that I don't say so." The four orcs in question nod to him. Two of them break off and flank the gangplank to the boat, to the Ruby Star.
To clarify, out of character, does that mean we can't leave either, or is he just talking specifically about this fucker?
Specifically about the captain. Which actually he says, you and your, you can send your errand boys into the city as long as they don't cause trouble. I assume you know what happens if they do.
The pits?
Aye, the pits, he says, and he gives you like this grin, showing off his like yellowed tusks.
Almost sounds fun if it went like for this.
Other than that, enjoy Bardego. And he turns around and begins to walk back into the collection of buildings.
Anything we should be aware about how the city runs, Captain?
Well, Generally speaking, don't try to fight any of them. And don't insult their honor. That's a really bad call.
Don't insult their what? You cut out.
Their honor.
On a
Don't insult their honor.
Honor.
If you insult their honor, they're likely to just kill you on the spot. But if they feel insulted enough, they'll make a spectacle out of you.
Jesus Christ, Ruby.
So don't make fun of them, and don't get into fights. Well, that just took the fun out of this entire trip.
So don't be a little shit and yeah, that's basically it. Alright, cool.
Well, it's your funeral if you want to go against what I've said, but don't say you weren't warned.
What
Ducky was not
does
here for what you
this
said.
person... Oh, she's talking.
What is it? What?
Ducky was not here for what you said.
He said, fucking, listen to me if you want to, but I'm not gonna come save you, basically.
No, the other thing. Before that. After my dog barked.
If you insult them or fight them, they're as likely to kill you as they are to capture you and then kill you.
That takes out our entire brand.
That's literally what I said.
I mean, it's
What
a
does
dangerous
the
place.
person we're looking for looks like?
Oh, of course. She's a little bit shorter than I am, blonde hair. She's got kind of a pretty nasty scar across her right cheek. And I hope she's still wearing her captain's hat, because that's a pretty big indicator. Also,
Last seen-
they're likely to be the only humans in the entirety of the city. Shouldn't be too
So
hard to
someone-
spot.
There's
One more time.
without cutting out.
so someone that isn't green.
Well, there's varying shades of grey there too, but yes, generally speaking, yes.
Where was she last seen?
That's just it, I don't know. It's been a month since they were expected back, so they could be anywhere.
Fantastic.
I
It's good to be
hope-
back in Gorgon Homes. Let's go.
I hope
Nice
they're not
day.
in the prison cells. That's just... That would be awful.
Well, I'm gonna go check the tavern after making some poultices.
Yeah.
I promise not to get too shit faced without Draxus here.
Good luck with that.
I'll stay with Orion.
Alright,
And
the
Grayson,
captain...
you're with me.
The captain and
That's
his
the
brother
plan.
retreat to his quarters on the ship as the rest of the crew begins to make preparations to leave again as soon as possible. Day is yours. What do you want to do?
Like I said, I'm making my 3 poultices,
Hmm.
which I might have to venture a little bit out of Bardego for like some things. So I guess if you could describe the climate to me, that'd be appreciated.
It's barren coastline, is what it is.
AKA it sucks.
There's not a speck of green in sight except for the orcs.
Disgusting. So I can't even make poultices?
Hera said he might not make it.
I don't know what's the fucking what does the thing say? The ability.
Spend 1 hour there gathering herbs and preparing bandages to create a number of such poultices equal to your wisdom modifier. So literally just like no herbs.
Not unless you buy them.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But I'm already so low on money. They better be fucking cheap. Anyway, I'll see that and I'll head to what I can assume is a store that would sell herbs for orcs. That could be the fucking convenience store or the drug dealer. I don't even know.
Okay.
Uh,
I mean,
So you're
granted,
making a convenience store to drug dealer?
I mean,
for
hey, why
for
not both?
orcs, that their medicine could just be alcohol. Nobody knows dwarves.
It's called dirt, and you rub it on your wounds.
Presto.
Magic.
Stop the bleeding.
Sure. Let's go with that.
That or they just take a torch and just.
All right. So,
Alright.
Matt, you're going into the city proper then.
Mm-hmm.
What about the rest of you? I know Paulos, Father, Orion.
I'm taking aggression, and I'm going to ask around for where the arena is.
You don't have to ask around. It's plain as day right in front of you.
Okay,
Ooh,
we're
you
going
don't
there.
like the turbo.
We're not Sorry, we're not particip. We're going to look and see if they're there. If they got captured and put in the arena. Hopefully, they're not dead yet.
Well, I have good eyes. I like to look for things.
And then if they're not there, we'll check the prison. If they're not in the prison, I'm gonna guess they're dead.
Yeah, that seems about the three options right now. Ducky will be right back.
Peace.
Alrighty.
So yeah, I'm heading to the arena first. I'm taking Gresha and Pela.
Okay,
That
that's
be all-
me.
Yeah.
Ducky's back.
I need someone to watch my six while I drink alcohol. I mean,
Wait, never mind. Fuck going with Tarbos. I'll go with Orion.
Right.
God, Orion's gonna go with
All right. So basically, you're going down Main Street right now. All four of you. Kenrick is going to stay behind. Because Alf. not a great dynamic between him and the rest of the world. Harrow's fine though, so I'll pull up Harrow's stat block, and he's just gonna be there, I guess, on
Yeah,
autopilot.
Harrow's bait and Arrow. Kendrick is based just being ship guard right now.
Alrighty. So, main thoroughfare, right. Cutting through the center of town is a dusty dirt road riddled with potholes and footprints that continues in a straight line directly to the arena structure in the distance. Flanking the road are various tents and booths where orcs, goblinoids, and even an ogre or two engage with each other, conversing in their native tongues. Many of the people here can be seen bartering over roughly woven clothing in various shades of brown and green, leather barding and armor pieces, crudely shaped iron and steel weaponry, and unknown alien foods cooking over open campfires.
Do I know any of the foods?
Yeah, you recognize
recognize the
the
meats?
distinct smell of roasted scorpion.
Okay. Still heading to the arena.
Okay. Orion, if you want to go to one of the booths to buy herbs, you realize
Mhm.
that when you pull out your sack of coin, the orc at the booth just laughs at you and says, "No, that's not how we do things here. This is barter only. We have no need for your fucking serpent coin or whatever you call it."
Oh, shite. Alright, well. I
don't think we
wouldn't
need-
as-
Read.
I wouldn't assume you'd be interested in. Sorry, someone just fucking flew out my door open for no reason. Sorry.
Wait, I still have two of those ultra good berries.
I'm assuming a cookbook wouldn't pique your interest, would it?
Why? I can't read.
I thought as much.
Well,
Um,
I have some. Have you ever heard of good berries?
Books are for elves. No. The fuck's a
True.
berry?
Well, berries are the really funky thing. Basically, they can heal you up a little, and make you feel full for the rest of the day. And we got two, basically ultra powerful versions of those.
Does it taste like meat?
No,
actually, no.
but it will make it so you can live through more fucking attacks.
Actually, I do have something that you might be interested in. I'm gonna pull out 2 or 3 of the blood apricots, and I'm gonna go. These are expensive from where I come from. The point is you can energize them with blood, as it were, and when you eat them, you heal a little bit. It's very interesting.
Now that's something I like. All right,
Yeah.
you give me one of those, I'll give you a bushel of this. He pulls up like this dried, basically it's like dried herbs on a small, like spindly little stem. If you want to, you can make a nature check to identify what they are.
Come on, baby. Papa needs a new pair of shoes. Where the fuck's my nature? There it is. 21.
It was basil. At some
Can I
point.
use Can I use basil to make a fucking poultice?
Not basil that has been basically destroyed.
Got anything else?
It's dried as hell. You think it'll probably maybe season food, but at this point, like you're pretty sure that this guy's only in business because orcs don't really know a lot about plants.
Got anything else?
Uh,
That doesn't exactly look like what I'm looking for.
I got
Look at
this.
thing to bandage wound.
I got this, and he holds up. It looks like a cactus on a stick. It's like a
Okay.
full-on, like round cactus on a stick.
Nice.
You can hit people with it, I guess.
That actually sounds interesting. I might be interested. Please continue on before I make a decision.
Continue on with what? It's a cactus on a stick.
Dude, yeah, what else you got?
Oh,
You got dried
Um,
basil and a cactus on a stick.
fuck is basil? Whatever.
Oh, sorry.
He looks around at the rest of his stuff. Like he doesn't have a whole lot. He doesn't have anything. He certainly doesn't have anything fresh. Mostly, it just looks like he gathered scrub brush and put him up here and is trying to sell it as his herbs.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't like just off a glance see anything that would be useful.
No, not for what you need to do. No. If you're looking to like flavor some kind of soup with the unique palette of Gorgonhouse's plant life, then sure. But
God damn it.
apart
That's
from that,
mildly
no.
interesting. Have you ever hit someone with that cactus on a stick?
Yeah,
How bad did it hurt?
I don't know. Looked like it hurt.
Would you say it was worse or better than a warhammer?
It's a cactus on a stick, son.
It's a cactus on a stick.
That didn't answer my question. Those spines must really fucking hurt, you know? I can only imagine driving those through someone's skin at high speed must fucking hurt.
He turns to his right. He turns to his right where there's like a goblin on a stool, just kind of sitting there. He says, "Hey, tell me if this hurts." And he whacks the goblin over the face with the cactus. The goblin's like, "Ah!" He starts like running around in circles, like fuck, 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 pulling needles out of his nose. Like, yeah, looks
Huh.
like it hurts.
Sure, will you trade one for that? I'm gonna hand him the blood apricot.
He hands you the cactus on a stick.
Nice.
You now have a cactus mace.
Alright.
So this is actually a thing. Hold on.
Oh,
Where the fuck is
I am not even fucking surprised. in the
where am
slightest.
where are my magic items?
Where is your cactus mace hidden, Fiji?
Where did I put it? I gotta read what this does. It's a mace, so it's statted as a mace.
nice.
When you hold the cactus in your hand, you notice that the needles that it was missing are beginning to regrow already. And after about 6 seconds go by, they're fully reformed. Basically, it's a mace. The first person you hit with it takes an additional 1d4 piercing damage. So the first time you hit with it on a turn, they take an additional d4 piercing.
Yo, that's fucking badass.
Like, that's actually not that bad. Like,
He'll take 2 of the blood apricots off you for the trade.
Darn. How about a blood apricot and a bowstring?
No. It takes 2 blood apricots.
Damn it. I trade. Any of y'all use bows around here?
I mean, we use all kinds of stuff.
Do you know anyone that's interested in archery?
Everyone who wants to stay alive.
Keep that in mind.
You ask a
That's
lot
what
of
you do.
questions, little man.
It's my first time here. I'm just enjoying the sights.
We
And
don't
quite
have
like-
business, then scoot on.
I'm gonna look mock offended, and I'm gonna walk away.
He looks like he doesn't give a fuck about you.
I damn well know he doesn't.
He goes back to like snapping the leaves off of the basil branch one by one.
God damn it.
All right.
I just
Well, this has been
imagine
a
a
fun
druid seeing this and just screaming in agony.
Yeah, it depends on the
That's
kind
what
of
I'm pretty much doing inside my head right now. Would you like me to portray it?
Yeah, but
Sure,
you're
go
not a
ahead.
druid. You're a barbarian. Don't count.
I'm talking about in real life.
Still doesn't count because you're not a druid in real life either.
That's what you think.
Now I just need one of the fucking strength-based characters to take this fucking cactus mace off me. Actually, wait, can't Poela use the cactus mace?
Oh, is mace a monk weapon?
Can I what?
You can use. I'm gonna hand this over to you. I'm like, hey, can you use this?
What is it?
It's
It's a cactus mace.
Cactus
VG, please describe.
It's a mace that is just
With
a
a
cactus on a stick. It is it's a round cactus on the end of a stick.
Would I be able to use this?
I mean,
It's a
are you
simple weapon, isn't
proficient
it?
in mace? Yeah, maces are simple.
I'm
So
proficient.
yeah, they count as a monk weapon.
There you go. So yes, you can use that if you want to.
Hell fucking yeah, I want a cactus mace.
Nice, here you go.
All right.
What,
So it
Track
What-
special stats or anything.
what have
in
you done?
well yeah. So the cactus mace it's a mace, and the first time you hit with it on a turn, it does a D4 of piercing.
Mm.
That's
I
basically
could
what it is.
be So
Would
Um,
the D4 increase with martial arts die? I wouldn't. Or is that just a flat D4?
No, it's not a monk thing. It's a cactus. It just does a D4.
With monk weapons, you can use your martial arts die in place of their regular damage.
I don't know about that. Is that true?
he has
I
It's in,
one.
it's in the martial arts feature.
Would this count as a monk weapon?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yes.
Maces are
Yeah,
I
it
think,
would.
monk
Cactus on a
weapons.
stick
Simple.
is a monk weapon, boys. I just want y'all to know that.
It would
Exactly.
count as a monk weapon because it's a simple weapon that you are proficient with,
That's not true.
And
There are
it's not-
specific monk weapons that are.
and it's not two-handed or heavy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in Pyula's hands, it looks that way, but it's still just a cactus on a stick. It's not like it's made of metal. So I'll allow it.
Hell fucking yeah.
Oh boy.
So magic, dude. Poela needs to dip into dual wielding right now. That way they can dual wield a magic spear and a cactus.
Same magic spear with the staff. Is this spear? Is this
No, it's a fucking. Pyula has the amber spear, and they also have the cactus mace now.
Poela gets all of the cool weapons.
I mean, hey, I have an ironwood battle axe.
I've been
That's true.
meaning to give the spear to Kinrick.
I think
Kendrick
Kinner
couldn't
gave
do
it
with
to
it.
you in the first place.
Well, no, I gave it to Kenrick.
And then he gave it to Pyula.
No, I didn't give it to Kenrick. I gave it to Paola.
There you go.
Cost me
Uh,
2 blood.
Why am I getting the weapons? I'm the guy who can murder with his fist.
Because you're one
Well,
of the
I-
only
I-
people who use weapons, like melee stuff.
Well, I gave it to. I would have given. I would have given it to Kenrick.
Barbarian. Nice.
But you
to
weren't in the
meet
party
you.
then. Fuck off.
Hey, you were here.
All right, close.
Fair enough. I was
Anyway, I'm
pretty
gonna
much
start heading
dead.
towards the
Darvo,
tavern. You
does
could probably
Darvo
cut to
want
the
the
other people.
spear? I could give Darvos the spear next time we're in the same room.
Tavern. Charles is with you. You realize that, right? You're all four
Charles
traveling
is
together.
Oh yeah, 'cause we're all.
You're all
Hey,
going in the
Carlos.
same direction,
I
so you're all
thought we
together.
split up.
No. You're all there's one road that leads through town. You're all going down it because
Carlos,
that's where
Carlos,
everything is.
you want the spear?
Oh, I thought they
Carlos,
stopped and
you want
I
the
just
spear I
kept
got?
going to the arena.
Carlos.
I can imagine Abuelos just running Mach 5 towards you.
Hold on. Let Ducky talk real quick.
Bitch boy, do you want the spear? I got a
Carlos
cactus on a
said-
stick, so I don't need it anymore.
Snaps towards you.
You want the spear?
It looks like a
Sure.
really nice spear. To describe it, it's a basic spear, wrapped with leather around the haft of it. But the tip is made of sharpened, like this sharpened amber colored material. It's like translucent. You can see through it. It's like if someone took the little amber rock from Jurassic Park with the mosquito in it and then sharpened it.
I've always been wondering what I would do if I needed to stab someone that was too far away. He takes it.
Spear does not have reach. It has thrown.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I was just wondering
Alrighty.
because
If you
we've
can't
we've
stab
talked
them
about this
from where
before.
you're standing, you throw it at them.
Spears and
Taylor's
pikes are
gonna
two
get a
different
little
weapons.
Swing with his funky little cactus, and he's gonna run back to Orion.
Okay, well, you got a funky cactus. Congratulations.
I will forever describe it as my funky little cactus.
Fucky or funky?
Definitely not fucky.
What's
do
the
not
difference?
do not fuck the cactus, please. Unless you want to take infinite d4s of damage.
How
Speaking
many
of d4s,
D4s?
infinite,
I used to say for the longest
I'm
time,
sorry,
go
PJ,
fuck
what'd you
yourself
say?
with a lead cactus.
infinite, unending d4s.
You will D4 until you die.
Wait, I need
And
a
then you
fucking
can
reminder.
D4
What's
into
the
the afterlife.
damage on this?
If you stick the cactus up your ass, you're taking 1,000,000 points of piercing
No!
damage and you're gonna die.
Not that! Just the stats of the cactus thing!
It's a mace, so it has a d6. It does bludgeoning damage. And then on top of that, it does 1d4 piercing damage, but only the first time you hit with it on a turn.
Sweet.
In fact, I'll just do this so that you have something to reference it off of, because I have it written down as well. Fucking this.
I was
and
gonna
then
say,
here,
go fuck
and
yourself with a
then
cactus from
that,
now on.
and then there you go. DMs.
Is this really an upgrade from my fist? Maybe.
From your fist, no. It does the same basic thing as the spear, except with an additional d4.
Wait, how
The
much?
thing that
What's the damage that's on your fist right now?
My damage on my fist is 1d6 plus 5.
That's basically the same thing as your fist, except that it does piercing damage, and also it's not magical. The cactus is not a magical thing. The spear is
I
magical, so keep that in mind.
I'm only keeping the mace because it looks cool. And I want to draw Payola with a cactus on a stick.
Oh yeah, Tarvos, if you have the spear, it's a spear +1. So it's a magical.
And we know it does cool shit.
Yeah, it's a
with
magical-
magic at some point.
It's a
Can you
magical
turn
spear
the-
+1, and it
Part of a
that's
set.
BS.
when if you ever interact with Fae, which you're not likely to here, but if you interact with Fae, you have advantage on charisma checks.
Fuck the Fae.
So that's what the spear does. Okay. So Orion, you're looking around for a tavern, and you're like,
and
"Ain't no taverns around here."
if the spell awakens ever cast on it, it does something special.
So if anyone ever gets awakened, there you go. There's as you're looking around for a quote unquote tavern, there's not really a tavern structure. Most of these buildings look abandoned as hell. There's only like a few of them that are in use, and they're like open to the elements out on the main thoroughfare. And people are just using it as like a campsite. You do see that there is what appears to be a designated drinking tent, though.
Nice.
There's one dude with essentially like a gourd full of what you assume to be alcohol, because there's a ton of drunk orcs in there. And he's pouring it out to people as they trade items with him. You see one guy like walk up with the stinger of a scorpion, except it's about the size of a ham. And he puts it on the table. The guy takes the gourd and just hands the gourd to him.
Payola's just gonna climb on Orion's shoulders because Payola's small and these are a bunch of orcs.
Puella, don't worry. It's something we can't handle.
Meanwhile,
I know.
Tarvos is going to grab Grisha, and we're going to the arena.
I don't want to get stepped on, Orion.
Not that tall. Okay, maybe they are that tall, but that's not the
Hey,
point.
look, Orion, I'm 2'2".
You're literally 1/3 of everybody here.
I'm not even knee height with these guys.
Well, that's a little bit of an okay. Maybe it's not in a little bit of an
I-
exaggeration, but
I
come on,
literally-
like.
No, guys, I literally have the height comparison here. Let me pull it back up.
This is making me happy.
I mean, you're at shin height for fucking Grisha.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Grisha's also a freak, so we're good.
Excuse
I mean a
you.
Goliath.
I'm.
I mean a Goliath. But I mean a freak.
Okay,
I will
you
suplex
a
you.
little bit over
I would
over
like to
height
see
for people
that.
that are 6 feet tall.
Um,
Or tall.
so you're going over to the drinking tent. You can do that. I'm gonna cut over to Tarvos and Grisha real quick.
Got it.
Where is my flavor text? There it is. So, the arena itself is constructed of the same sandstone and adobe material as the rest of Bardego, but except it's the only building that you can tell that's immaculately maintained by what you recognize to be goblins. They move up and down the main structure using a series of incredibly unsafe-looking pulleys and ropes, polishing and repairing eroded sections of the exterior as orc taskmasters bark orders from the shade below them. And that is what you two see as you approach.
You want to talk or should I?
I think it's better that I just talk to them. But I mean, so we're gonna need to talk to them. We're just looking for someone, and they're not gonna give a shit.
Could ask what the entertainment is for tonight. AKA two bunch of fucking humans they captured about a month ago.
Sure. Who do you ask this to?
Like I'm like talking to Grisha, like that's my reason, like thinking like
Fair
they
enough.
could be in the arena because they got captured. We just try to poke and prod till we find out.
Well, here's the thing. You don't know that they've been captured or not.
Well, we're
That's his
talking.
base assumption.
Yeah,
It's a base assumption, yes. But from what you know right now, all that happened was they were marooned in Bardego.
and also a confirmation of them not being captured is just as good, which is what we would get if they know what the fuck we're talking about.
So we'll go in. I guess we'll go in there. We'll listen for a bit, poke and prod, see if we can find out like what the main entertainment, who if they capture anyone to be in the arena.
Any of
recently,
the
you know what I mean?
orcs here not looking like not like barking orders, or are they all just barking orders at the goblins?
I mean, they're simultaneously barking orders and then doing that thing where they're lounging on a chair and having two of the goblins fan them with palm leaves. Like that kind of thing is happening. Not that literal thing, but that's basically what's happening. They're like sitting down in
So they're
chairs and
being
yelling at them.
so they're being Caligula. Okay.
Pretty much.
Are they? Is the stadium like? Is the arena like? Is there people in there watching something? Is there something going on right now?
No, it from what you can tell, you don't hear anything from the inside. You can't see inside. You'd have to go inside of the, like up a set of stairs. It looks like into the main area.
So
of the
out of
arena.
those orcs, which one looks like the least busy?
Well, all of them are equally unbusy, but you can walk up to one of them and ask a question if you want to.
Hello.
What do you want?
Just passed through, wondering, interesting entertainment happening here tonight?
Tonight? No. Tomorrow? Yes.
What would that be?
We got a couple of criminals, a couple of thieves. Looks like they pissed off Krog and his crew, so there's gonna be a bit of a fight.
Oh, they, what are they? They human, elf, dwarf, something?
He looks at you like suspiciously. He's like, "What's it to you?"
Well, when you see humans kill each other enough, it gets kind of boring.
Huh. Yeah, they're human.
Mm.
Couple of half elves.
Does that ring any bells?
I mean, he.
Was
The
there
captain. The
half
captain
elves
said.
on that?
The
On
captain
that?
said likely you would be looking at the only humans in the city if you were to find them.
But like, do I remember him mentioning anything about half elves?
Not specifically. He did
Mm,
mention the captain was a human. He also mentioned that this place is an orc settlement and doesn't have humans. So you could
right.
basically draw the conclusion that anything that's not an orc, uh, or an ogre or a goblinoid creature is probably not from here.
Hmm. Well then, have to come back tomorrow then.
Are there any
Alright.
bets? Betting system set up for it?
Sure. I
Kind
mean,
of nudge Charles. Remember, don't take no currency here. Barter.
What are the odds?
the odds? There ain't no odds. Krog always wins. He and Tanner are fucking unstoppable.
I said, what are the odds?
He just told you.
The odds are not good.
Mm. I'll be back later.
Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. You have a pleasant day. And I basically start trying to steer Tarvos away.
I'm already walked off.
He's gone. All right.
On the
And,
bright side, we have an idea of who's there. Where
either they're
the
being held at the arena itself, or there's a prison somewhere.
as outsiders, it's not going to be a good idea for us to ask about that.
Yep, so it'll probably either be busting their way in or out.
Well, remember, if we get caught dead, and, a lot of orcs here, a lot of them would love to put our heads on sticks.
Sure they would. Sure it's going to be an effort to try to do that. Anyways, either we go to the cabin, tell them what we saw, tell them what we heard, or we go looking around for a prison of some sorts. No, I don't know why Tarvos is turning southern. We're just going to have to work with it.
Yeah,
Alright.
what happened to the whole terrible Sigmarin?
It's fine. Just go full on Duck Dynasty. It'll be go.
And you don't want that, partner. It's going to get real bad in here in a second.
I will fucking murder you.
All right. Back to
Now
the
now you see here, idiot.
back to the drunk tank. So what are I'm gonna say that Haro is with, or Grid rather, is with Orion and Paula. This one, kind of hanging out around the bar.
I'm gonna look for one that seems to not be drunk out of his mind quite yet.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Oh dear God, I'm gonna get the drunkest one in this place so far gone. He can't even respond. Here we go. Nice, 22.
There's one guy that walked in behind you and kind of shoved you out of the way with his arm. Nearly knocked you down when he did it. And walked up and is just now getting his drink.
Hey, watch the child. I'm sorry, not a child. Yeah, that's right.
I'm on your shoulders, dumbass.
Well, yeah, but he pushed me in the back. He could have pushed you off.
Well, yeah, but I can grab things pretty fucking hard. I'm not gonna
Please.
fall.
Please do not choke me.
I'm not going to choke you.
Much.
No, I'm gonna walk over to the Ark and I'm gonna go, hello?
Yeah. What do you want?
I was actually looking for a. I wouldn't call them friends of mine. In fact, I'd say they quite opposite. They've actually been quite a burden. Few other humans possibly who've been here for a while.
The humans, eh?
Yeah.
Those
Would you have happened to
fucking
see them at
bastards.
all, or know where they are?
I might have. Can't quite remember right now. Looks at things I can bribe him with.
Yeah, same.
Yes, you can't buy them with gold because currency don't mean shit here.
The
Dude,
only
I'm so glad I loaded up all of my inventory with some useless fucking shit. Yeah,
only
boy.
bribe with are the fucking berries. That's it.
I have a few things like blood apricots and the flame clove that I'm looking at. I also have. I'm gonna pull out leather satchel. I'm gonna pull a leather satchel from my side, which is completely empty except for maybe a few things that I can empty out real quick. I've had this leather satchel on me for a while. I don't know if you need stuff to carry around hunting supplies. You know, maybe.
Takes the satchel from you. Looks it over. Like opens it. Smells the leather. Feels the material. Yeah, I've seen them. They're around. Caused quite a ruckus in his very tent just 2 nights ago. Took 'em long enough. They'd been here a month and nothing's happened. We were waiting for it to escalate, shall we say. A lot of the boys were looking for a good fight, but they pissed off Krog, and they pissed off Tanner. You don't piss off Krog and Tanner.
Damn, here I was hoping I'd get my piece in. Seems unfortunate. Any any way around it? Any fine that can be? And as I say it, I kind of like trail because I know that's fucking not gonna happen.
Their price is paid in blood, and it's paid tomorrow. Of course, we always love it when people volunteer. I would like to see your skinny ass in the arena tomorrow, not gonna lie. Could be a fun little fight.
It may not look like it, but I've been around the block a few times.
I'll believe it when I see it, shorty.
I like this guy.
Wait, are you?
I'm
Wait,
gonna-
wait. Ducky spaced out for a second. Ducky had to focus on dog's bark. What happened?
So Orion's been having a conversation with this orc. Basically, he's saying like, "Hey, the human guys you mentioned, they caused a ruckus in the tavern, and we were like, cool. They insulted Krog, and they insulted this guy named Tanner, who you have not met Tanner yet. You don't know what he is. And apparently they're like the 2 big dogs in this town. And by insulting them, you of course insulted their honor, and as such, they are imprisoned and going to be fighting in the arena tomorrow night."
So we're playing in a early 2000s high school musical type thing.
Yeah, because that's all the sophistication the orcs have.
Damn, nailed this shit.
Wonderful. Fight's always fun to watch.
I'm gonna kind of laugh a little bit. I'm gonna go. I know I may not look like it, but actually, the white fur I'm wearing right now is actually something me and my mates killed. You know, out on the hunt. Pretty skilled with a bow, but you know.
Oh yeah, Ryan's the best with a bow.
You ain't been to Gorgon House for very long, have you?
Oh,
Everybody's
no.
wearing something that they've killed out there in the wastes. He's like slaps one of his shoulder pads. You can see it's like this chitinous material. It's basically like a gladiator gauntlet that goes all the way down the left arm and is covered in like ridges and spikes, and fastened with rough leather. You can also see on his on his side, I think he has a couple weapons. Let me see if I can look up this guy real quick. He's got a like a roughly cut and very chipped and worn longsword that still looks deadly as hell because it's made for orcish hands. So it's a longsword for him. For you, it'd be almost verging on bastard sword.
Nice.
And he also has like a collection of like bits and baubles on his belt that
Well, it's
are
having a
definitely
heart
some form of animal at some point. And I mean, everyone around here kind of looks the same way, but this guy's a little bit more armored than most. Let's say.
That's neat.
Nice. What was all that? Giant scorpion or perhaps something a bit bigger?
The armies. The rest of it was purple worm. Dead, of course. Can't take it by myself.
Wait a second. Oh shit.
Excuse me. You wanna hold up? Just like time
Okay,
out. Just,
I'm
like,
assuming
time out for a
I'm
fucking
assuming
second.
Orion doesn't know what a purple worm is.
No, you don't.
Wait, didn't he just say it was dead? Like he didn't actually kill it?
He didn't actually kill it. No. He said
Oh.
he scavenged it.
Oh.
He's not gonna take on a
Okay.
fucking purple worm by himself. What are you, crazy?
That's why I'm
okay,
asking. Does Orion know what a purple worm is?
Okay.
You're like,
Okay.
why the fuck would you be bragging about a worm? That makes no sense.
Would Tarvos know?
Roll a history check.
Must have been
Oh,
one
God.
damn big worm if it. Ah.
Said I just gotta come to terms with the reality that you said purple worm.
You've
And
really
I
not been
officially
to
hate
Gorgon House for
Gorgon
very
House
long.
more than anything in the entire world. Okay. History check.
Yeah, I just came in on a boat today. Again, I'm just coming for these human people. Feeling as fuck, but you know, it's all good. I don't think we'll be talking about or talking to each other much after tomorrow. But kinda wish I would get to swap drinking stories with you.
Fair. I doubt you'd have anything that could interest me, little man. With that, he turns around, takes his gourd, and goes and sits at another table. He even like what he does is he walks off to a table where there's only goblins, picks up one of the goblins by the head, throws him through the wall of the tent. The rest of them scatter, and he sits down by himself.
Nice.
Tarvos has never met a purple worm in his life, so you have no idea what he's talking about.
Thank fuck.
I think those are monstrosities, not even beasts, right? So I can't even be like, oh, favored enemy. What?
Yeah, no, you have no idea.
Yeah, those are no-nos.
God. I'm sure there's one of us here who doesn't actually know what a purple worm is. It's just like, why are they freaking me out?
All of you don't know what a purple worm is.
No, I meant like out of character.
Maybe one of you.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna head back to the group excited on my new find. That's totally unique and no one else got.
Well, you got a little bit more of the story than just,
Yeah.
hey, there's random humans and elves. You don't even know if they're the right people, and they're gonna fight in the arena. So.
Payula's like holding onto your hair for support and like kind of hopping in place.
So at this point, you it will say you reconvene with the other two, swap stories, collaborate, and listen. The rest of the day is yours.
Back with a brand new invention. Anyway.
Stop. I knew what it was, and I was like,
Every time, what?
All right. The rest of the day is yours. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, so discuss amongst yourselves.
I say we kill Tanner and what's his fuck. Then we leave.
okay, so here's the issue,
Well,
right?
here's
I'm
my
down.
here's my idea. You said that they take volunteers, so we volunteer.
So volunteer,
we win.
kill them, get the others out of there. Yes, that's.
As long as it involves killing them, I'm fine.
I'm sorry. Do you see where we are? Do you see the size of some of these
As
guys?
long as it involves killing them, I'm fine.
I
Do you
mean,
see the
I mean,
size of some of these guys?
I'm probably the
I have
tallest person.
seen-
I'm still probably the
You are
tallest
the
one in the
tallest
room.
person here.
Yeah, but you're also not the most built. I'm sorry. As much as I love your muscles, these guys have you a little bit outweighted.
These guys could snap you in half.
Okay,
Not
I
to-
wouldn't go that far.
Not to mention
Nice.
fuckers like Rid and Draxos and fucking Kenrick and Orion here.
Draxos
Ah,
isn't
Hi,
part of
Draxos.
I'm
the...
a
if he was
thing
here.
too.
Wait.
Wait, holy shit!
What the fuck?
What's this board? Wait. Wait, no!
I'm like, Draxos hasn't been part of your group for like 2 months now.
Who the fuck's Oh right! I forgot Draxos wasn't here. I was reading off the names on the side and I just forgot.
Outside of what? I'm kidding. I mean, listen. Point is that yes, well, if Draxus was here, I'd feel a bit more confident and we could really start it right. I don't think that it's a good idea to pick a fight not really knowing
Well,
the
let's
capabilities.
go talk to the captain, get his thoughts on this.
I say we go in the middle of the night, slit their throats, take the people, and run.
No, that's not how these people work. Strength is big for them.
That's exactly how these people work.
We beat them in strength.
You're gonna try to beat them in strength. You're a different type of person if you think you're gonna be able to do that.
We beat them in the
Aggressive.
arena. That's the only way we can get out of this.
There's other ways, but I mean, we'll talk about that on the boat.
There's
Definitely other ways.
definitely other ways. There's called undirect. Like you could go in the middle of all the orcs watching the arena and try to kill them. They might be a little pissed that their top dogs got killed, or in the middle of the night when no one's fucking paying attention, we slit throats. They'll find out they're dead in the morning, and the fugitives will be with us.
We could just send me into their house and I could kill them.
Slit their throats.
You know,
Yeah.
something tells me that we should just murder them.
Do you know how sneaky I am? Did you see back in Fort Balto when I just kind of ran underneath a table full of orcs?
Is
You know,
this...
you have a good point.
Sorry, hold on. Is this out in the middle of the street? By the way?
No.
I'm
We're on the boat, right?
I go away
I
for
am
2
not-
seconds,
Whispering very quietly into Orion's.
Please tell me we're
like,
Please
discussing
tell me
at an
Yeah.
open table how to destroy the entire town.
No, we're
I
we're at
figured
the
as much.
ship. We're at the ship. We're
Okay,
on
cool.
the ship.
That's what I thought.
I'm
I'm like, I had to make sure just because.
Like okay, like okay.
Can we
I'm gonna
just
go
take
to the
a 5
captain.
minute
I'm gonna
break
say,
real quick?
okay, here's what we found out. They're locked up and they're fighting in the arena tomorrow.
Oh shit! Damn it,
We have-
Julia! Why the hell would you? Okay.
What we also learned, they accept volunteers.
Yeah, that they do. It's part of the
I
reason
want-
why I'm still
You
alive.
don't
I want your thoughts, and I need you to be completely honest with us, Captain. Say we get into the arena, take their place, fight, win. What we looking at if we win?
If you win, then of course you have free reign to leave. They're not going to be happy, but their honor is more important to them than losing. So they'll most likely respect you if you win.
Do you honestly think that if we go into that arena, it will be fair?
I mean,
Yes.
it depends on
Yes,
Well, why-
actually.
why are they there. They were locked up, but for what purpose? What did they do?
Like-
Apparently
caused
they
a-
started trouble in the bar.
Started. Okay, well then, if it's just a random bar person, then
They pissed off Krog and Tanner.
why? Oh my god. Okay.
They
different
pissed off
story.
everyone actually, but that's not important.
Damn it. She could have taken a normal person. Why did it have to be Tanner and Krog? Okay. Well,
Let me guess, Tana's 6'8" with a giant fuck off hammer.
6'8",
Yeah.
that's like under average for orcs, you fool!
no, he's around 8 foot.
Oh,
And
lovely.
well, you kind of have to see him to believe him.
Oh
Um,
no.
I'm not sure what he is,
Payola is
no.
The
but
grip
he's
on
mean.
Orion's hair is just steadily getting tighter.
He's he's an interesting fellow. Not one for
Still liking
talking.
your odds, Grisha?
I'd still say fighting the arena is the best bet.
What?
And I say taking them out in the dead of night would be.
Yes,
I
take them out in the dead of night with all of these orcs. We get caught. We have the entire city on us. We beat them in the. We fight them in the arena. We just have to deal with 2.
Well,
Well, here's the issue, right? I actually don't doubt that we could get them out of here. The issue is I don't know where they're being held, and I don't know if we can pick them up where they are.
Grisha, I hate to burst your bubble, but me and you were beaten by the same fucking guard.
Yeah, we didn't have our weapons then. And out of character, and out of
Use weapon!
and out of character, VG fucked us there.
no, your dice fucked you. I
Hey
did nothing.
guys, here's what Payola would look like compared to this 8-foot guy.
I'd also like to say, and also, I couldn't use magic then. Well,
Also true. Well, oh god, this is horrible. Okay.
well, actually, another thought. Captain, what are the thoughts on magic here? If we use that magic in the arena, we're gonna have to deal with that any shit there.
Honestly, I don't care. This is. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get Julia and her crew out of that prison and out of the arena and back home safely. So, I'm going to volunteer myself, I think.
That sounds.
Stupid, I love it, I'm in.
It's
I'm in.
Oh, yeah, this sounds
not
like a fucking
ideal.
terrible idea. Let's do it.
It's not ideal, I'll admit. I mean, the crew.
Barbarian is a little hesitant about fighting, but
The crew knows how to sail the ship enough to get them back to Serpent House if we lose. I won't ask them to do anything, and I won't ask you to do anything to help me, but this is my decision, and I'm making it, and I'm going to help Julia.
Alright.
Well,
Listen,
we're
mate.
already in for this much.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a friend fighting on the front lines. If I had to go back to him and told him that I backed down from 2 orcs, oh boy, I'd never hear the end of it.
Let's hope it's just
Besides,
Wait, no, didn't we kill an
besides,
entire room full of orcs? We've
That's
taken
my
out
point.
a lot of orcs.
That's my
besides,
point.
fighting these people is not going to be the same as fighting scouts on the front lines. These are dangerous people. Krog is a war chief. He's more experienced than anyone in this town. Likely he'll bring Tanner, because Tanner's part of this, and he'll also bring his lieutenants.
Boy.
I mean,
so
who
it's
polices the
not
orcs?
just 2 orcs anymore. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Krog and Tanner are the police for the orcs, essentially. In
hold
this
on,
town.
I cut out. Did you hear what I said?
No.
I had said fighting orc chieftain in the arena. Now that's gonna make one hell of a story.
Oh, well,
Oh boy.
if you live to tell it, then yes. Again, I'm not forcing you to fight. If you're willing to help me out, then that's more than I could ever ask for you. But I'm for sure doing this, and if you wish to just leave it be, get back to Serpent House, I won't fault you for that.
Alright, that's an option.
So,
Why not?
already invested.
Oh, fuck.
Can't back out quite now.
I'm in.
I
Oh,
hate
it's up
all
to
of
you,
this.
interact.
Sure.
You guys are going to need Kenrick, so Kenrick will be in. Kenrick will be in, and Grid will be in as well.
Alright, let's go get fucking murdered, y'all.
Oh, if I
I will
I love
miss
the
you,
confidence.
Targos. It's been good having you back.
I'd
If I'm gonna die with fucking confidence, Orion.
Hey, aren't you a bear barbarian? You have the least to worry about here, Tarvos.
yeah, he doesn't have the same stats as some of you do.
Yes.
He's got
correct.
he's a little bit more squishy than you give him credit for. Let's say.
Just because someone is bear barbarian does not mean they're invincible. Trust me, I've killed enough.
Fair.
I can imagine that both in and out of character.
You still have a D12 hit die.
I still have very low HP for what I should be.
What, do you have a negative con?
No, just a +1 though.
Just really shitty fucking rolls. Okay?
Ah,
Dang, you want to trade roles?
I mean, Orion's got at least a +2 in something, right?
No, I have 1+1.
And nothing else is above a +1.
I mean, for Grisha,
Nothing
I
else is
have
below.
316.
Oh wait, no. God damn it, I have a charisma of 11. Damn it.
Yeah, for Grisha, I have 316s.
There you go.
Congratulations!
All right. Anyway,
Congratulations, you
Alright.
didn't win anything.
yeah, Paula has 2 20s and several other stats above like 15. So
No, I have a 12 and 3 11.
yeah, if we're organizing you by dick swinging contestants, Paula wins.
Oh yeah, I have 20 fucking wisdom and 20 dex.
I'm not even
fucking-
swinging my dick, but my dick is out apparently. Fuck. Someone done reached in my pants to pull it out. Hey, Grisha!
Damn. All right. So anyway, continuing on with the game.
Time to go back
I'm
to
not salty at all. Let's continue. Let's die. Fuck it.
So the captain goes over to his brother and says, "James, I'm here. This might be the end of me, but I trust you with the ruby. I think you'll be a fine captain if something happens. I'm sure I'll be fine, right? We're always fine." And James looks at him and just goes, "I don't think I could stop you if I could, if I wanted to, brother. So I'll stay with the crew, just in case they try to perform something a little more sinister, shall we say." Okay. So yeah, you've got the rest of today to do things, prepare. You've also got pretty much the rest of tomorrow, essentially. At some point, you need to tell somebody that you're volunteering.
I think I should go do that now.
Me and Poela will go do that.
Okay.
Hey,
The captain can't do it, so make sure you mention the captain will be coming.
Tarvos, can I get on your shoulder?
This one time, just because we might die.
Thank you. And Paola will climb up Tarvos' shoulder.
Okay.
Don't.
There is no hair to grab. He is completely shaven.
Yes, I know.
You have a
He's
beard.
just holding. He's
Yeah,
just.
you're like a gear shift.
He's just holding on to his ear. Wait. I have exactly the scene.
Oh no.
The well, Ducky finds that. You guys, the two of you, is anyone else going with or no?
I'm going with as well.
No,
Because I'm a bit worried that they made us say, "Oh, just you two." Okay.
Okay, so the
Make sure to mention all of our names, especially the captains.
It's basically this, but Paola's bigger.
a little bit bigger, yeah.
I'll have dinner ready, or I'll help dinner get ready by the time you'll get back.
Okay, so we'll say 3 of you and the captain are going.
Oh, the captain's going?
Mhm.
Oh no.
He's moving to step off the boat now. He begins to walk down the gangplank. The 2 orcs that were flanking it, meant to guard it, immediately pull up their spears and point them at him as soon as they recognize what he's doing. He says, "Relax, gentlemen. I volunteer as tribute." And they look at each other, they give a nod, and then he walks off the boat, and they follow him as he walks toward the arena.
I guess we follow along.
Following.
Upon getting to the arena, the two orc guards escort your group to a ramp that leads down into like an underground area where they raise up a set of portcullises, iron portcullises, and go through into this like dimly lit hallway shaped out of stone and adobe. It's whatever they use for building materials. And they bring you into a small room. It's pretty cramped, where Krog is sitting at a table, eating some kind of food. You're not sure what it is. And he stands up immediately as soon as the captain enters the room. Well, well. Looks like you decided to leave your little boat after all. To what do I owe the pleasure of the visit? And why aren't you in a cell yet? He says, and he's giving this wry smile as if like he knows why the captain's doing this. Captain Madrigal says, well, I think you know perfectly well why. I volunteer to be Julia Mastros' champion in your arena tomorrow, as do my security team here. That won't be a problem, will it? Krog's smile only grows wider as he looks at the captain and says, nah, that's exactly what I wanted. Well then, by our codes, you'll spend the night down here. The rest of you can either join him or stay aboard your ship.
Nah.
We will come and collect you in the morning. The two orcish guards begin to then escort the captain out of the room. Krog turns to the rest of you and says, well, what's it going to be then? The cells or your ship?
I'll take ship.
Yeah, I'm fine with the ship.
And you, little grey one?
Little.
He's got a head on you.
Yes.
Oh, fair.
He's
I think I'll stay with the captain.
Well, interesting. All right. I'll escort you there myself. The rest of you, get the hell out of my face. I'll see you tomorrow.
Pela gives him a little wave.
Krog takes Grisha and leads her away, following the captain and the two other orc guards. Further into the tunnels, you two begin heading back to the ship. As the two of you who are heading back to the ship exit the underground ramp and the portcullis is raised, you bump into a very tall, very bulky, very spiky individual. It does look like an orc. The gray skin, the tusks, the facial features are all familiar. What's not familiar are the two massive horns growing out of his head, and the rows of spiny, bony protrusions on his forearms, biceps, legs, that sort of thing. He's carrying with him I believe it's a great axe. Great sword. It's a big fuck off orcish great sword. That's made of this like it's actually made of this like bright like steel looking material. With an interesting looking pattern on it. Does not look like the typical orcish weaponry you've seen from the marketplace. It looks dwarven in make. And he's also dragging behind him the carcass of a giant scorpion as he pushes past you into the tunnels and disappears into the darkness.
Is he a fucking spine devil?
Tarvos to self. That's a heavy bucket of foreshadowing. Anyway.
Okay. Grisha and the captain are led into further into the underground chambers, past a heavy oak wooden door that Krog takes a set of keys off of his belt and unlocks, opens it, and leads you into the prison chambers, which I also have flavor text for. So,
Hey, Krog, I got a question for you.
hold on, let me read this before you do that.
Sorry.
The holding cells in Bardego lie underneath the arena proper. A set of iron portcullises bar the only entrance or exit to the prison area, which has several uncomfortably small cages lined up on opposite walls of a cramped underground chamber, lit with a few low-light clay lanterns suspended from the ceiling. The lanterns provide just enough light to see that a multitude of human-sized men and women crammed inside the iron cages, clothed in simple burlap trousers and shirts. Each cage is filled near capacity save for several empty cells toward the front of the chamber. Clearly, this arrangement is designed to be as uncomfortable as possible for the prisoners. Inside the gates, a single guard, in addition to the ones that you've been traveling with, leans against the wall, scowling at the prisoners with disdain.
Alright. Can I say what I was gonna say now?
Yep.
Oi, Krog, I got a question for you. Well, two, actually.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Dev has died.
Oh, did he say anything? Like,
No,
go ahead, or...
he's waiting for you to ask your questions, just the same as me.
Are we gonna be fun against you? Are we gonna be fun against some of your men?
Yes. And he leads you over to one of the empty cells. You and the captain both pushes you in.
Second question. We beat you. We knew war chief or something.
No. You win, you get to leave. That's your prize. All debts are forgiven. But we'll see about that when we get to it. And then he pushes you into a cage. He pushes you and the captain into a cage. You have to duck to the point where you're pretty much crouching to fit into this thing. All 7 feet of you, or whatever it is, 6'4", whatever you are, is really hard to fit in this thing comfortably. And the captain is only slightly better off.
I mean, yeah, I actually think I am on the tall. I will admit, I did probably make Grish on the tall end of Goliath height, just because I felt like it. I didn't really care.
Whatever it says on your character sheet is what you got.
Oh yeah, 7'8".
Yeah, so there you go.
Wait, what? How tall are you?
Almost 8 feet. The orcs are taller. A little bit taller. I mean, like,
I've been thinking that about every orc was only like 7 feet.
no, not these ones.
Yeah, orcs on average are closer to 8 feet.
No, that's minotaurs.
By comparison, I said is more accurate.
In the base game, orcs push 7 feet pretty easily. 8 feet and up is more like a minotaur.
I sneeze.
Anyway, so
Yeah, Goliaths actually range from 6 feet to 8 feet.
you're crammed into cages. Henry Madrigal is staring at one in particular that has a blonde woman who appears to be at the moment resting in it, along with several unwashed, unshaven, bearded, tanned sailor men wearing the same burlap clothing she is. Of course, they're not going to let you in there with weapons, so your weapons are gone. Consider that a thing. Anything that could be considered a weapon is gone from your character sheet. And they're laid into. You can see the the guy who's leaning up against the wall, the one who's kind of your warden for the night, takes them and puts them into a chest in the corner of the room, which he then sits on as he scowls at everybody.
Does he take my drum?
Uh,
Because they don't know I'm a bard.
no.
They don't know I can cast spells.
No, but they would take it anyway just because it's meant to be a joyless, dark prison cell, and drums equals music. So, yeah, they would take it. They basically take anything that's like your backpack, drum, weapons. They're going to leave you with your armor because that doesn't matter. But other stuff like that, yeah, they're going to take.
Yeah, imagine that doesn't hold up as well when they're dealing with monks.
Well, if Payola were here, then they would take all of his stuff too. Okay. So,
Payola doesn't have stuff.
the two of you, yeah, you do. You have a bunch of magic items. The two of you who accompanied and left for the ship arrive back at the dock, onto the ship. I'm assuming you go and find Orion, let's say.
Where's
Yeah.
the captain? How was it?
So you asked about the captain and not Grisha. Thanks.
I'm intimidated.
The captain commands a certain presence that you just don't, Grisha. How about that?
I'm intimidated.
Are
I'm
they really
so-
that tall?
Yes.
I don't reach their knees. Don't even reach their knees.
All the much easier to be captain, right?
Yeah, I think the only reason why you were punching them in the balls at the Fort Bots is because they were all sitting down.
I couldn't reach anywhere else. They
Just
were
did like,
sitting down.
just did like a drive-by headbutt.
No.
So I have
No.
okay. I have a game plan. I just shatter their fucking ankles. They can't run if they don't have ankles.
You stab, you break their Achilles. You somehow manage to stab them with your fingers. There.
They can't run if they don't have ankles. I can just permanently disfigure them, and we can leave them to crawl on the floor like fucking maggots.
I like the hustle.
I am ready to commit murder. I've hyped myself up enough.
Damn, y'all thought it was morbid when we found some thieves hanging in the forest.
I'm still deeply intimidated, but I'm
Hey.
fine. I'm okay with murdering them now. I am hyped
Hey,
up.
look, we're all
thoroughly.
gonna be there with you. It's all good. We're all gonna come out of this together.
If it happens, I can just hide behind one of you. They can't see me because I'm too short if I hide between your legs.
Well, that's not the point. You're supposed to be helping.
Oh yeah, I'll help you. I'll support you guys. But I will
Support?
not hesitate to hide behind you guys.
Uh-huh. I'm assuming Grisha and the captain are taking an overnight stay, as it were.
Yes.
Yeah, not gonna lie, out of character. Despite the fact that they're very honor bound, I was not I was not trusting them to not just come in and cut his throat in the middle of the night.
I was expecting they would, like, you know, oh, we didn't realize y'all wanted to get picked up at the boat. Do some dumb shit like that. But when
Subverting
he by name
expectations.
mentioned it, I was like, okay, it's fine.
Reset
I'll
that.
make dinner with whatever the chef is on board. I don't know if I need to roll for that.
Easy enough. You don't have a lot to choose from, to be honest.
Tonight we eat, tomorrow we sail home.
Oh god. I just bumped the fuck out of my desk. Okay. Alrighty. So we'll say morning comes. If there's anything else you want to do between now and the arena, do it now. Otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and skip ahead.
Cry.
We're gonna try and get Targos back, I hope. Hold on.
Alrighty, I need to go take a 5-minute break. That
I just realized we've gotten this far in the campaign and our group doesn't even have a fucking name.
Do we need a
Don't
name?
worry, there's another campaign of mine that's gone on for a year and they don't have a name.
I mean, also, to be fair, like, our components of our group change often enough to where it's kind of hard to have a name. Whether or not that trend will continue is something to see. I also do like how you changed the map to actually include Bardego and whatever the fuck Morn.
Morning Garden. You guys don't
Yeah,
know anything
Morning
about that yet. Also, there's other
yeah, no.
locations in other parts of the map now that are there as well. Like Eagle House has 3 new places.
Because originally wasn't it just like 2 places?
Yeah, there was the main city, and then there was a port town. But the other places now are on the map, at least. Mainly because Kenrick probably knows about them. So if he ever asks about it, we can.
Oh,
do
is
that.
Dilapidated the fort the place where we got where we saw the hanged guy?
Yes.
Nice.
Why does
By
Gordon House
nice,
have a
I mean
dick?
damn.
I still have that yellow square where you wanted to mark the bodies, but I'm not going to put that on the map because it's honestly not important.
I don't even remember what bodies. That wasn't even me who suggested that.
It was Hunter.
Yeah, it was the
Good job,
bodies
fucking Hunter.
You found like
Yeah,
random
fuck
dead bodies on the
bodies.
road, and you're like, "Fuck, we need to know exactly where this happened." And I was like, "Okay, you got it, Mark."
Well, I was more thinking, okay, if there's like a bunch of like magic mushrooms turning people into fucking clickers, I want to know where it started.
I want to know ground zero so I can go and
Just in
transform
case there's
into
a zombie
myself.
apocalypse.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm actually very concerned that part of Gorgon House goes past the mountain range. I'm just gonna point that out. Very concerned.
Oh, that's just a quirk of the map. I can't change where the borders go. So basically,
Oh.
it's just like a rough outline of where territories are.
Damn it. So actually, like, Eagle House has complete control behind the mountain range?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. This piece of land right here always makes me uncomfortable.
The little penis thing.
I mean, it could be a finger or a
Sure,
Pinocchio
sure.
nose.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Sure.
I
Definitely
mean, it
not.
could be a witch's face. I mean, that outline kind of looks like an ugly person's face.
People see what they want to see.
Dr.
I
Doofenshmirtz.
I don't want to see dick.
That's a lie, Matt.
Hunter, shush.
Fuck.
Not important right now.
Okay, so Tarvos is attempting to come back online, I hope. You are muted, just in case you don't know that.
Is it real dummy head hours out here?
There we go.
Sorry, my dog suddenly made the most demonic noise I've ever heard, and I had to see what was it.
Are they okay?
Dog's possessed by a devil.
I really don't know.
You can hear the concern in Devin's voice. I don't know. They could turn into Satan or drop dead any minute.
They're intimidated by the
I
orcs too.
looked her all over. There's not like any visible thing wrong with her.
Quick, sense undead.
Eyes of the grave.
Yeah, I did the great. Alrighty, so now Tarvos is back, we can continue on to things. So, like I was saying to everyone before, if there's anything at all you need to do between now and tomorrow afternoon, do it.
I am
Cry?
just on the boat, fucking training as hard as I can with
Okay.
the bastard sword.
Halo's gonna hit a wall a couple times. That's his training.
You guys are
Like,
wildly
yes,
swinging your
yes,
shit
yes,
around.
well.
I'm going to inspect my equipment.
Okay.
And I'm going to give it a shine if need be. Want to look good while I kill orcs.
Gotcha.
You mean you want to look good while orcs kill you?
That's not part of the equation. Listen, I can only do addition, not subtraction.
They're gonna be subtracting and dividing, my friend.
I'm not even at multiplication yet. That's why I'm not a wizard.
You also haven't had children.
Hey, shush. You technically don't know that, but yes, no, I. Alright, and single, ladies.
I mean, you know, Christian's had children either, so.
Wonder why.
Damn, savage.
Alrighty. So, the morning comes. Most of the day is spent preparing before a contingent of orc guards come and collect you from the ship and begin to move you over to the arena.
Right before we get into it, can I eat that mega good berry that somebody gave me?
Yes.
Can I also eat an ultra good berry?
Yes.
Is there any herbs on the ship that I can use to make poultices?
Ultra good berry consumption time.
Also, what does
no.
ultra good berry do?
Ultra Good Berry was. It was a certain amount of temporary hit points. I believe it was 5.
I think it was 10.
Something like that.
Or am I mixing that up with another
I
item?
have it in the inventory here. Hold on a second. Elven amenities. Fuck it. Was it Ultra Good Berries?
Yeah.
I think
it
that's
was-
more of a name.
It was 10. It was 10 temporary hit points for the rest of the
Hell
day.
yeah, I was right.
Alright, there goes mine down the hatch then.
Yeah.
I'll take me some of that. 40 movement speed, 14
All right.
fast. It's gonna be a good day, boys.
Okay. You are collected. Let me see if I can't get some kind of battle music started.
Just put on Doom. Just
Alright.
Doom music.
Are we gonna really rip out the Doom music?
No.
Yes, well, this is Doom time.
All right. So, you are all led down the main thoroughfare toward the arena and up, or rather down through the bowels of the arena, eventually rejoining Grisha and Captain Madrigal in the tunnels.
Captain Magic, he's a hero. Sorry.
You are left in front of a large wooden gate, while 2 guards guard the exit, just in case you get cold feet. Eventually, you're standing there for about an hour, and over that hour, the sound of the crowds in the arena begin to grow to chanting, war drums and horns as people file in and get ready for the day's spectacle. So I'll bring you guys over to the arena. When you enter the arena, you see more flavor text, because I have that written down somewhere.
I see
It's
my
floating through
enemy
the air.
demise and regretting for bringing Tarvos back only to kill him again.
The inside of Bardego's arena is ringed by stadium-style stone benches that peer down onto an enclosed dirt combat ring. 2 wooden gates lie at either end of the ring, and a large spectator's
about
box
Clyde?
overlooks the arena floor. Clyde is not part of this, unless you want him to be. Actually, no, he wouldn't be, because you volunteered yourselves, not the dog.
Yeah, we didn't volunteer our dog.
Fucking dog.
Should have asked about that at some point.
That's all right, man.
Large spectator's box overlooks the arena floor, shaded by blood-red, billowing cloth awnings and curtains. Several stone statues of various orcish figures ring the arena's walls, each poised for combat, staring menacingly down upon the floor of the combat zone. The initial bright sunlight blinds you for just a second. You see, even though it's not on the map here, there are close to about 150 to 200 orcs that have gathered for this. That are not the ones that are standing opposite you in the arena. Across from you, you notice Krog, who you've all seen before, standing at the end
Which
of
one is
a
he?
line of people. So Krog is down here. He's the one at the very bottom.
We're
so-
so...
Question.
That's the 8-foot tall dude, right?
I'm assuming we would have been told this. Do we fight to kill or do we fight to just knock him out?
You fight to kill.
Alright.
This is to the death.
What'd you say, Dev?
To the death.
The rest of them, you see in the middle of this grouping, Tanner, who some of you have not seen before, but now you do, and he is fucking horrifying. You can see now, now that you have better light, that his coloring of his skin is less green and more gray and red accents, and then behind him also is a long spiked tail with a tip.
Oh, is he like a fucking tiefling orc? Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't
Out
like
of character,
that.
he's
I don't like that at all.
out of character. He's called a
All
Tanaruk.
right. Just
I
stab
prefer
him
you fuck
first.
right off, sir.
Out of character is called the what?
A Tanaruk. For those of you who want to look up a stat block later, not now.
I
At
know
the
what it is.
Fuck right off, sir.
Tanner is flanked by 2 Hex Knights that you recognize, and
I'm sorry, what now?
2 Hex Knights.
Hex Knights.
And at the far end, Orion and Pyula, you both recognize the orc that you discussed with yesterday, who threw that goblin through a wall.
Oh, Palo.
Ahoy, pleasure seeing you here.
Hey, buddy.
Shame it's really gonna have to come to this, huh?
Sorry.
He doesn't respond in words. Instead, he puts on a helmet with a big red plume on it, draws his sword, and gets ready for the battle to begin.
I'm
Oh.
gonna actually let out a bit of a roar, because why not?
That's cute.
Rita, got showboat a little bit.
Make a performance check.
Normal roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
The crowd actually seems into it, believe it or not. Even though they're rooting for the home team, there's nothing really to do around Bardego, it seems, and they're interested in the spectacle that is about to happen. Let me see what we've got in terms of music. Hey, look at that. That's not too bad. Alrighty.
Yeah, they actually combo pretty well together.
With the sound of beating drums and horns filling your ears, an almost hushed silence seemed to fall over the crowd for just a split second before a big, loud horn sounds, and I want everybody to roll initiative.
Is it me or are we fucked?
You might be fucked, but that's why I gave you the captain, and also Kenrick and Grid.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Not like there were any other
Oh,
options.
we're-
Oh, wait.
Why did it
Actually, you
roll
don't
it
get
twice?
advantage, dummy head.
Don't worry about it.
It just rolled it twice. I didn't.
That's fine. Replace the one that you have with the one that exists that should be there.
I'm sorry. I don't know why it ran it twice.
You're fine. It's all good. Where the fuck is
It's all good in the hood.
Kenrick? I don't have Kenrick's stat block up. What the fuck
Screen
is wrong
setup.
with me?
Oh, you hate to see it. You
Oh,
love
hey.
to see that, though.
Hey, hey, how you doing?
You love to see that, though.
Holy. Well, I guess. Not my
I
only
think that
option.
I
That's fun.
think, I think Pale is going for
Possibly. It's very,
Just
very
me.
possible. So we've got, where is it? Blade?
I do have dark.
Hex Knight?
All right, so how we playing this? Me and Pale are rush the front, y'all pepper from the back.
I'm a frontliner.
Tanner?
Salt end.
Hex Knight?
My fucking. How many pounds of darts?
And you have several.
Hey, Pale,
last one.
26
How
pounds
fast are
darts
you?
are gonna come into use, huh? I have 26 pounds.
Okay. With a 25 in
how
initiative,
fast
Pyula is
are
up
you?
first.
Okay, that's pretty far away.
This This music needs to calm the fuck down a little bit.
Payla's gonna hop over here. And let's see. Get about here.
You could also maybe hold your action to throw a dart if once they get in range.
Alright, I'm gonna... use that as a... And... Let's see... And... Let me click color tool, please. Thank you. I want to do 20 function.
Don't worry, guys. We'll figure out what it is after that. And you go
Start.
70 feet because 35 movement
Start
speed.
time. Start time.
Nice. Why is it at advantage?
Did I ever have the spear?
Oh, is it? Oh. Didn't really.
Yeah. Also, if it's a dart, I believe it's a disadvantage, actually. Because you're out
Yeah.
of 20 feet.
Plain as speed.
So,
Still there.
every now and then I'll catch a Vuvuzela from the other the other track.
I think I can attack. Oh! I can attack twice. I forgot about that. Well, I
Or
guess.
someone
Yeah, but you
just
also need to roll at disadvantage instead of advantage.
Yeah. Because that's how darts work. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use darts before. Honestly.
1 second, I use your dart.
I think I had an Aarakocra Ranger who tried to use them once. That was a long time ago, though.
The range is 2060.
Yeah, you're 30 feet away from the nearest guy, so.
Yep.
Disadvantage.
Reroll the.
Yeah, you gotta reroll.
roll with disadvantage.
Yep.
18? And
First-
it's on the guy in the end, yeah?
Yep. First attack, second attack.
Okay,
7.
so the 18 hits, the 17 misses.
Hold up. I will say you had the damage calculated wrong. Because darts are monk weapons, that would be a d6, not a d4.
Let's
Oh.
fix this right now. Go ping me the martial arts thing so I can read where it says. Because I don't
It does
remember that being a thing.
specify unarmed strikes and monk weapons.
I know, let me double check. I just want to read it.
You did say that spear was a +1, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a +1 magic spear.
Have I
Oh.
leveled myself?
I mean, it should be like one of the first things you have.
I got it.
I think I did. I'm pretty.
I got it. Don't worry about it. Da-da-da-da.
It's not a jutsu character.
Wait, I
Strength and
have it? What the fuck?
You can use a d4, die changes again. Yeah, so yeah, you can use d6s for
20
darts.
minutes on this shit.
So yes, you can use d6s on your darts. So yes, you should change that to match the new damage type.
I'll change that real quick. Let me do that. Parent. Spend 20 minutes trying to update my roll 20 sheet for now. Well, shit.
So just reroll 1d6 plus 5 for now, and then change it on during the initiative for other people. There you go. So 10 damage. Cool. 10 points of damage to the guy on the far
Wait,
left.
should I reroll both attacks? I can.
No, the
attack
second
twice.
one. The second one missed regardless.
Oh shit! Right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
17 does not hit him. So one
Okay.
dart flies into like his left pectoral, just barely missing something important. The other one clanks off of the bracer, the scorpion hide bracer that he's got on his arm, and flies off to the side. That should be your action bonus and movement. So next up is Hex Knight, number 1. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hey, look at that. And he's going to take 2 attacks with his longsword.
Alright, I got that.
Actually, he's going to take one attack with his longsword and one attack with green flame blade. So, longsword attack first. 18 to hit, that misses. And green flame blade that's just the damage for it. So let me roll the hit with the longsword first. 8 misses, so don't even worry about it. 2 misses in a row. Nice. And that's his action bonus movement. Orion, you're up.
I'm too not used to having to bend down.
Alright, well.
We're about 100 feet from everybody.
Did I get anything new for level 5?
Space out! I'm gonna shout as I'm gonna get there. And, unfortunately, my old friend is just gonna have to take one for the team here. Let me just double check Longbow's range. I doubt he's outside of it. 150. He's within 150 of me.
I don't think I got anything new for level 5 act.
Longbow on,
Level 5
the
gives
one
you
at the
extra
end.
attack.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
right.
long.
Ah!
14 on who, though?
Extra attack instead.
The one
Oh
guy?
boy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a miss.
You have extra attack, Matt? I don't know.
No.
Nope, not yet. Multi-classes for the win.
Alas, having a plus 11 to longbow does not help me when I roll a 3.
Nope. Captain's turn. What does he have? He's got lots of fun stuff. He's got a hand crossbow. That's interesting. So he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to take a hand crossbow shot at Tanner at disadvantage because he's out of 30 feet range. And he does not get sneak attack. Damn. Still a hit. For 5 points of piercing damage. And I believe that's all he can do on his turn. Yep, that's all he can do on his turn. So, next up, Tarvos. Tarvos, you're muted.
I'm sorry. 11.
You're up.
Oh, we're fighting. Shit.
Oh,
I would like to move up to right right to there. I'm gonna move up to there.
Mhm.
And I would like to bonus action Rajay.
You got
And
it.
that'll be my
For warning,
turn.
if you don't get attacked or take damage or get attacked,
I'm fairly aware.
He'll just rage again, lol.
Okay. You don't want to dash or anything, or no?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck a spear right here.
Oh, there you go. Sure, definitely you can do that. 30 feet. That's probably within the spear's range, right?
Nope, it's out of range, so it's a disadvantage.
There you go.
Get up.
Oh, God.
This is gonna be fucking fun, isn't it?
Possibly. We shall see. Hey, 14. That's a miss.
Oh, that other roll though.
Look at the other.
I know, right? If only you'd gotten a natural 20. Too bad. Grid.
I
tried so hard, got so far. Grid is going to do things. What can Grid do? He's going to do... Well, first he's going to run up 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to cast... Where is his stat block? He's going to cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action and Toll the Dead as an action. Is he within 60 feet of the hurt guy or no? No, he's not. Let me double check what Toll the Dead's range is. 60. Yeah, okay. So he's just going to use it on the Hex Knight. So we'll do Spiritual Weapon first. Normal roll. Submit. Level 2. That's a 19. That hits for 8 force damage. Very nice. Spiritual Weapon appears... Oops. Right there. This guy takes 8 points of force damage. And then he's going to cast Toll the Dead.
On the same guy.
Yep. Because that's all he can reach right now with it. He needs to make a... That's not right, is it? Hold on. Why is Toll the Dead a DC 11? It makes no sense. Hold on. It should be a DC 15. So he's got to make a Wisdom save of 15. He made it. So nothing happens. Weird. Okay, cool. Grisha, you're up.
How far can I get? 30 feet. Let's see. "40 feet away from me." Let's see. What's the range of heat metal?
40 range, 70 feet. For the rest of them.
60 feet for heat metal.
Nice.
Sorry. Very sorry.
I'm gonna hold my action so that if the war chief Krug, if he gets within 60 feet, to heat metal him.
Okay. What are you heat metaling on him?
What's he? Does he have metal armor, or does he just have a metal weapon?
He has chainmail.
Then I'll heat metal his chainmail.
You got it. Alrighty. Tanner's turn. 55. I don't think that's a problem for Tanner's. Nope, because he can use his bonus action to move that far and then make an attack. Yay, aggressive. So, Tanner
This is why I raged.
runs up to Tarvos, and then takes 2 attacks. One with a bite. He's going to bite you on the fucking shoulder, and then he's going to take a swing at you with his greatsword. So, bite first.
This is gonna be fine with my 14 mace.
And
Oh,
greatsword second. So, 12 and a 22.
Oh yeah, those hit. Those hit.
The 12,
12
does
does
not
miss.
hit you. The 12 does not hit you.
Oh yeah, 14.
Yeah.
14. Yeah.
The 22 does, so you take 10 points of slashing damage. He goes in for a bite attack, you dodge out of the way, but he was expecting that, and he comes up with his greatsword and slashes you across the
5
chest.
damage, sir.
Yes, you do. Kenrick's turn. Kenrick's got fun things that he can do. Hey, what's the range on E-Blast?
120.
Exactly. E-Blast, and he gets 2 of them, I believe. So he's making 2 attacks. He's going to go one against Tanner, one against the Hex Knight. That's already damaged.
Wait, what spell is he casting?
E-Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blade.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Neither of those hit.
Nice.
Whoa.
Thanks,
Fucking
Kenrick.
big last and New York air.
Fucking do
Good job, buddy.
without you, bud.
He's going to use his bonus action to cast Hex on Tanner. I should have done that before, but meh. Let me mark off some stuff real quick here. He used Spiritual Weapon, and Kenrick used Hex, first level. Actually, with one of his spell slots, there's fucking that. So there you go. Okay. War Chief's
What stat
turn.
is he hexing?
He hexed Tanner, the Tanner Rook.
What stat?
We'll go strength. Strength checks. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Heat metal takes effect, so go ahead and roll that, please.
Will do.
Why am I getting ats? Oh, that's why. That's a con save for War Chief. Con 6. Normal. Yes. Con save 8. Nope. Jesus. He rolled a 2. It's sad. So, yeah. He's...
I basically just
He can't do anything.
as I'm chanting and giant, just calmly just bang my axe on my shield.
Take 9 points of damage. 9 points of fire damage.
And yeah, his chainmail is glowing red hot.
And then he can move even further, so he's gonna flank Pyula to get advantage.
He does have this. Oh, he has disadvantage on attacks because of heat metal.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck
Normal
you.
roll.
And he's gonna take 2 great axe attacks at Pyula. Normal rolls.
Let's see.
Remember they're both normal rolls, not at advantage.
18 and 11.
Haha, fuck you.
Alrighty then.
He's never had to try and hit such a small target.
The second Hex Knight.
You're tiny.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to go there. He's going to cast his own Hex
Fuck.
on Grisha. Disadvantage on... Let's say disadvantage on strength checks as well. So Grisha, you're
On
hexed
what?
right now. Strength checks.
Alright.
Always with the strength.
Yeah. And then that's
Well,
not a thing.
Hex is a really weird spell because like strength checks, like the skill checks aren't really often done in combat. Unless it's like grappling, and grappling's kind of ass.
And that's all it can do on its turn. So it's just going to cast Hex on you. Let me mark that off. You are hexed.
There are a few spells that require a strength check to get out of, like,
Okay, Blade of Ilnaval.
I'm trying to think of it specifically, but like Entangle, I think, requires a strength check to get out of.
Well, no. Oh yeah. Entangle, I think, is the only thing that benefits from that happening.
All right, Matt, your boy's turn.
Not yet. It's a Blade of Ilnaval. Let's see. He's going to do things.
The fact he has such an intricate name is what
He's
concerns me
going to
most about
go
him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Because of
Oh.
aggressive. Because
Oh.
aggressive, he has to use his bonus action, but he can move up to 60 feet toward a creature you can see. And then he's going to make 2 attacks.
What's grid again?
2 attacks? 2 attacks with his longsword. Yes. He's going to make 2 attacks with his longsword, and then he's going to use an ability. So let's do the 2 attacks first. These are going to be one against Grid and one against the Captain. So 18 on Grid just hits. And he's doing this two-handed because he doesn't have a shield, I don't think. Unless he does, in which case he'll just do it one-handed. He does have a shield, so he'll just do it one-handed. So 7 points of slashing damage to Grid. And the 20 definitely hits the Captain, so the Captain's taking 14 points of slashing.
He can use his reaction if he so chooses, if he's a rogue.
I know. Also, I'm going to put that up front. Yeah, that's a lot he's going to do. He's going to do the Uncanny Dodge. So that'll be his reaction. And then after the second attack, the guy who just did this is going to use his command attack to make Tanner and the other Hex Knight and Krog do attacks. So that's this thing. Just so you guys can see. So the Tanaruk's going to make 1 attack with his greatsword against Tarvos. Natural 1.
Patton.
Well,
That's gotta be
Hold
a
on.
no, sir.
wait a minute.
Critical failure's melee weapon.
Yeah. I gotta get the table. Crit fail, melee
Table!
weapons. Roll.
Fuck your roll. Fuck your roll.
He
Fuck
pissed
your
himself.
He does piss himself a little bit. He gets so excited with this great sword attack that you just see like a stream of piss flow down his leg. Which definitely does not become the intimidating presence of the Tanaruk.
Oh, hey,
but
need to
you know
roll
what?
another. Wait, need to roll another D100 to see if he shits himself too.
No. Wait, do I? Do I need to? Is that part of the thing?
Well, it says 75% chance it's only P.
Okay, I guess
So
we'll.
that implies there needs to be
No, he doesn't. He got a 29.
Hmm.
Okay, so War Chief's turn. He's gonna make a great X attack against Payula.
remember? No.
Yep, normal roll. 22 for damn. That's 13 points of slashing damage.
Hey, where's the extra 5 come from?
I did
It's
not mean to scream
it's an
that.
extra. It's Grims's Fury, so he deals an extra 1d8 damage when he hits with a weapon attack. So he does a 1d12
How
plus
is he
4
taking
plus
attack? I'm
1d8.
confused. Isn't it this Orc's turn?
Yeah, but he
It
used an
is,
ability
he's,
that lets the other 3 that are in melee range do
okay.
attacks.
My bad. My bad.
Oh, that's
Um,
13 fucking damage. Oh
yeah.
god.
And it comes back on a recharge, so he'll be able to do it next turn
Are
if he
you
rolls a 4 through
panicking now,
6.
Paolo?
And
You
then Hex
panicking there
Knight
now?
is going to use his action. Hex Knight's going to use his action to do Green Flame Blade. So first longsword attack, that's a miss, so don't even worry about it.
This.
Payula, top of the round, you are up.
I would argue that since it says make one weapon attack, it doesn't say cast a spell. I don't know if you can do Green Flame Blade.
You make a weapon attack as part of the casting of the spell.
Yeah,
For
but
Green
you don't
Flame.
cast a spell as part of the
Fucking right
reaction.
here.
So I would like, if you want to roll.
It's
Okay.
because it's a melee, because it's a weapon attack as part of the casting of the spell. I'm going to allow it. That goes for you guys too if
Okay,
you want to
one
take Green Flame Blade at some point in the future, but you know, it doesn't make sense that he
Okay.
wouldn't do it. Payula is up, so strike. Which one? Hex Knight or Korg? Krog. Fuck.
Yes, I
You
know,
didn't
clicking-
change the damage on your unarmed strikes either.
That's true. You need to roll d6s.
One sec. Stop. Fuck. I'm going.
Thing too, because they rolled minimum.
They're both minimum, yeah. They're both going to hit regardless if they're both on the Hex Knight.
Let me type.
Actually, they both hit
Please
regardless, no
roll-
matter who you target.
Cooperate. So I can change.
Just roll again. Roll 2d6 for now. 2d6 plus, or 1d6 plus 5
10.
twice, and then. We'll do
Once
it that way.
roll 20.
I can tell you're roboting a little bit. There you go. So that's 8 and 6, both to the Hex
Great.
Knight. I'm assuming. Yes.
Oh.
-8, -6. Oops.
I'm gonna use a.
You use key point. Okay. Damn, boy. That's some thick damage. Are these both on the same guy?
Yep.
Damn. Okay, so 13 plus 9, 22 more points of damage to the Hex Knight. He's not looking good, guys.
The spirit of Ducky has fucked possessed Payula now.
Ba-boom. Alrighty. So he's not super happy that you're doing that. He's gonna fucking smack your ass with something else. So he's gonna reach out with his hand, which is now coiled with black necrotic energy. He's gonna try and smack you in the face with a level 3 vampiric touch. That's tough. He still holds concentration on that, but yeah.
Wait, did that hit?
No, it's a 12. Totally fucking
Oh,
missed you.
What?
Orion, you're up.
Alright, so, I think I'll ignore my friend for now. I just gave him a warning shot. Big boy.
Krog?
Let me see. Yeah, Gron. Or Kronk, or whatever.
Kronk.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh, man, I wish I could do Kronk's voice, dude. I can't. I wish I could do it so badly. Every other
Alright.
NPC would be Kronk. It'd be amazing.
Mama needs a new pair of shoes.
Did you just say Obama needs a new pair of shoes?
What the fuck?
Nope, 13. Get
Why
fucked.
are we talking about Obama?
Don't worry about it. Captain Henry Magical is up next unless you want to move.
No, it's not his turn yet. I'm gonna action surge. Fuck this shit.
Okay.
Watch, this time he goes on that one and breaks his fucking bow.
Dude, I would be pissed. Alright, does a 29 hit?
No, he misses.
And
Alright,
roll
6
minimum
points.
damage.
Rolls minimum damage, yeah,
Alright, so
boy.
6
Too
points of
bad
damage.
I do not care.
And then
Slayer
Colossus Slayer for
additional
8. You're gonna spend
plus
superiority?
for it. That's right. Tripping attack. I need a save.
You got it. First, he takes 3 damage. Second, he needs to make a what? Console? It says strength.
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 War Chief,
I know I'm
strength
asking
save
for
plus
a
6.
strength save, oh boy.
Yeah.
I've seen Stranger though.
Yeah, 20.
Damn. I
Uh,
would have passed the save anyway.
there you go.
No,
It
it wouldn't have
is-
without that roll.
Tis the captain's turn, I believe.
Yeah.
5-10 gets advantage. He's gonna definitely want that advantage. Where the fuck is the captain? He's gonna take a rapier attack. Okay, cool. So he's gonna take a rapier attack at advantage against the Blade of Ilnival. It misses. Yeah. So nope on that one, and that's all he can do. So Tarvos, you're up.
Okay. Cracks his neck. He looks at the fresh piss. Okay, it's time to have some fun. Cause bulls just wanna have fun. Sorry. Master
You're no
sword, 2
longer a bull.
attacks.
Man, we can't make mood.
Nope, because I'm not a cow.
14 just
Well,
hits.
That. Oh, really?
12 points of damage. He's not wearing any armor.
Okay, that's good shit.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
glad
just
I'm
really
fighting him.
fucking tough. So he
That's
takes
damage.
this fucking bastard sword across the cheek, and he looks at you and just goes,
Wait, you're a barbarian, right? So that means I think if I let you get extra attack.
Yeah, bud,
"Yes, sir."
I know how to play my class, dude.
He's got it. He's got it.
Well, he's also high, so.
You're excited. 23. Yeah, that hits again
Does that
for another
hit?
12. Is that?
Is
Did you
it-
roll
does that
fucking
hit?
max for both? Jesus.
That's
Holy
right,
fuck.
Diggs. Let's go.
Yeah,
Try
that's
to hit
12
my
points to
ass,
that.
you piss yourself, you piece of shit. Let's go.
It's definitely 12 more points of damage.
And I do the same grunt back
Um,
at his ass.
As a reaction to being hit by your attacks, he's going to make another melee attack against you.
Oh, hey,
With
that's good.
advantage.
Oh wait, should I put the rage damage on that shit? Oh, well.
You should, yes. So he takes what, 4? Rage damage is at 2 right now?
Yeah, I'm just gonna click that shit real quick.
Yeah,
And,
go ahead and
oh
click the
hey,
top
is
one.
Yeah,
that
you
a-
just.
Yeah.
is that a crit I see?
Yeah, yeah. So 12 points of
Yeah,
damage to
you-
you from a natural 20.
Ow!
Well, I love it took a natural 20 to do the same amount of damage. Like, that's all the damage you hit him for 1, so.
Yep, but that's on a reaction. He's still got his turn left coming up. Grid is up next. First of all, he's going to take that bonus action to make the spiritual weapon attack. So let's do that real quick.
Hey guys, I'm not looking so good.
9, miss. Secondly, he's going to use his action, because he's so very helpful, and I love being able to play cleric again, to cast Spirit Guardians. At 3rd level. Boom. So this guy, and Tanner, and is it what, a 30-foot radius? 15
You
feet?
missed one.
So everything in a 15-foot radius, which is there. So yeah, just Tanner and the Blade of Ilnival guy need to make wisdom saving throws. Wisdom save. For that guy, he's a fail. He's going to take 11 points of radiant damage. And then Tanner has advantage, so he's going to go ahead and take a wisdom save at advantage.
Ooh, magic resistance.
Mhm. Natural 20, that's a save. So he only takes 5. 5 points of radiant damage.
Natural 20 with a -1.
Yeah,
Oof.
not the sharpest tool in the box. But very effective when he needs to be. Cool. So that's his action. That's his bonus action. That's all Grid's going to do for now. Grisha, you're up.
Healing word. That's a action, right?
Healing word is a
Or
bonus
that
action.
Because if I don't use a bonus action, heat metal ends.
I think that's right. Until the spell ends, you can use it. No, it doesn't. So you can keep concentration on it. You just don't have to use it every turn. As long as you don't cast another concentration spell, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to here. Specifically go in this path so I don't get to the melee range of the blade.
Gotcha.
Bonus action, healing word at 2nd level at Darvos.
Okay, roll it. Nice. 8 points of healing back. Tarvos, you're probably back at full right now, right? Yes, you are. Okay.
Yeah, it's 2 seconds spell slots, and as my action, because I'm flanking now,
You have advantage.
gonna use my ironwood axe on the orc.
Go for it. Hey, that hits. 10 points slashing damage. Nice. Very nice. It is Tanner's turn. Tanner really doesn't like Tarvos right now. 2 attacks. Bite and Greatsword. Greatsword. Roll. Greatsword 11. Bite 18. Greatsword misses. Bite does 8 points of piercing damage. So that erases that healing word. And then he's going to... why not? He's going to move over there. It should be fine. Front. Kenrick's up next. He's going to make an attack against Tanner for sure. I think he's just going to do Eldritch Blast again. There's not really much else he can do.
If I may make a recommendation, this Hex Knight is the second one because he has been hit once.
Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. The other people are pretty much flanked or being ganged up on, so he's going to do Hex Knight, number 2, and Tanner with Eldritch Blasts. So Hex Knight number 2 takes 10 points of force damage. Excellent. And then Tanner takes 6 points plus another d6 of necrotic. 4
Man,
points
imagine if
total
along with being able to attack multiple, it just does extra.
I know, right? That'd be great.
Yeah,
Does he have Agonizing Blast?
No, I don't.
It is not reflected, but I don't know if he does or not. I might not have remembered to put that in there.
Imagine if it's like other cancers and it scales.
No, he does not. He does not take Agonizing Blast. War Chief's turn. He really doesn't like being flanked by you guys. He's going to go right there. Still flanking with Pyula, he's going to take 2 attacks with advantage.
Disadvantage, heat metal.
Yeah.
So normal rolls.
Actually, he's not going to do that. He's going to use a battle cry. So that includes, I think, everybody. 20, 20, 50, or 10 and 10. Yeah, that includes everybody. So, with his battle cry, he gets 1 of those per day. So this is his 1 for whatever. Everybody else has advantage on their attacks until the next time the War Chief goes. And that is his action for the turn. And then he can make an attack as a bonus action. So he's going to take Great Axe attack. He's going to take it at Grisha because he doesn't like heat metal. Normal roll. Disadvantage. 9. Miss. Hex Knight.
I just batted the side of my shield. I'm grinning at this fucker.
Hex Knight number 2. 5, 10, 15, 20. Going to move to front first of all, and then he's going to make 2 attacks. 1 with a long sword, and then 1 with green flame blade longsword. Both at advantage. Oops, why did it not do that? Hold on a second. Very advantage. Hold on, I'm gonna reroll that. So 2 long swords at advantage. 20 and natural 20. Plus.
I'm going to use Stone's Endurance on that second one.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me roll the extra damage for the second one, because he's using Green Flame Blade for the second one.
You didn't declare that. That's a bit fucky.
It's his multi-attack. Not his multi-attack. His War Magic says he has. Oh, you're right. Yeah, no, it has to be on the first one. He has to use his action to cast the cantrip, and then bonus action to make a weapon attack. So the first one would have the Green Flame Blade damage, which is 2. Yeah.
Alright,
So the first one is a total of 10 points of slashing. The second one is a total of 6 plus 8, 14 points, whatever, and plus and minus whatever you do for your Stone's Endurance.
Alright,
So it's a total of 24 right now.
24 damage.
Yeah, total of 24. So go ahead and roll your Stone's Endurance. We'll see how much it goes down by.
It's a D12.
I think it's a D12 plus your con, yeah? 10. Cool. So you only take
basically
14
gave
points.
That first one.
So 14 points of combination of slashing and fire damage. And that's his turn. Next up is the blade. Gonna roll to see if he
And
gets
I
back
got
his
make
thing.
concentration save on
Yes, you do.
heat
DC
metal.
10.
I have advantage because Warcaster.
DC 10.
45
The
minus.
guy gets his action back to do the thingamajigger. The blade. He's gonna do 2 long swords, 1 on each of you.
Oh shit on him.
There you go.
Alright, heat metal's still up.
Yes, it is. So 2 long swords, and then he's going to use the command again to make Tanner, the Hex Knight, and the War Chief go. So first one on grid, 18 hits for 19 points of slashing damage. Damn. 19 points.
Ooh,
He-
max 2 8s. Holy shit.
Yeah, and he has to make a concentration check. So let me do that first.
Why is there like a hex symbol on him?
I just did it to mark concentration real quick. I'm going to change it in a second. He has Warcaster too, so he gets to make the Constitution at advantage.
10 still.
8. That's a miss. He's Spiritual Guardians is out. Boom. Done. The captain took what was it, 11? So the captain's fine. He missed the captain. And then his reaction. So then Tanner, War Chief's gonna make an attack against Grisha.
Tanner doesn't have a reaction.
Did they have to use their reaction, or is it the blade?
Yeah, because I think Tanner already used his.
That's true. No, he's just went, didn't he?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He just went,
My
so he
bad.
does have it. So it's Tanner, the War Chief, and a Hex Knight are all gonna make attacks. So War Chief, Great Axe against Grisha, disadvantage. 10 miss. Tanner. Where's Tanner? Tanner, Great Sword, regular attack. No, he has advantage. The War Chief actually technically would have a normal roll. No, he
Well,
would.
there's also heat metal, so base roll.
Never mind. He doesn't have it. The Tanner does, but he doesn't. I forgot that he was the one that actually activated the ability.
Yeah, and I
So
actually
Tanner
passed
makes
my
a Great Sword
concept
attack.
save.
Advantage. 16 to hit Tarvos, 10 points of slashing damage. And then the Hex Knight's going to do Green Flame
5 points
Blade
of
on... This is the one attacking Pyula, so we're going to do 1 on Pyula.
He does not have advantage. Oh, he does have advantage.
He does have advantage. Advantage. 25.
Ah! Shit!
Plus 3 points of fire damage. So 12 points of damage overall.
I do still think you should declare he's doing Green Flame Blade. I do feel a bit weird that you're not saying it.
You
because
can do it
you
as an
probably
attack.
expect us to say it.
I did say that before I rolled. He said he's going to do Green Flame Blade on Pyula. You can pay attention.
Okay,
Pyula, you're up.
Okay, great. Let's ignore the fact that I can't see out of that eye. That's concerning. I'll do that.
It's all the 7-up.
This fuck right here. Let's go.
Miss.
God damn it.
Hit 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Boom.
And key point time.
He needs to make a
Yeah, I don't think
concentration check.
spiritual weapon. I don't think spiritual weapon counts for a.
No, it doesn't count as advantage.
I didn't
Um,
mean to send that twice.
No,
I
he's gotta
mean,
make
with-
a con check.
Flurry of blows that would have done both of those. So
10. He makes it.
No,
Just barely.
it went
And then
9,
24
18,
for
20,
11.
24, sent another.
Jesus fuck. Alright, hold on. 20 and 24, so 7 and 11 for another 18 points total. He needs to make 2 more concentration checks, DC 10. So another 18 gone.
Wouldn't
Damn, boy!
with
Eat that,
with-
boy!
the first 24, wouldn't that be 8?
well, no, it's half the damage or 10, whichever's higher.
So 2 more
Oh.
con checks with normal rolls. 22 and 25. He's good. Cool. So that's your turn, yeah?
Yup.
You got it. Hex Knight number 2. He really fucking does not want to die. He's going to try again with that fucking vampiric touch. This time with advantage from flanking and also from the war cry.
Who is he flanking?
He's flanking with the war chief and also he has advantage from the war cry with the war chief.
Hmm.
Advantage. Go. Level 3. 17.
Still a miss.
That's a miss. He can't do shit. And actually, he's gonna go. He's gonna move there afterward, just to get out of the spiritual weapons range of attacks for funsies. Orion, you're up.
All right, this is a terrible idea, and that's exactly why it's a good idea.
Also,
So what's the one thing that orcs really fucking hate?
that fucking hexblade is on 3 HP, so he's not looking super good at all. Just so
All
you
right,
know.
so really quickly, I'm gonna be using my +1 arrows, so this technically has a +1 more to attack and damage.
You got it. Nice.
Okay, cool. It's a 26 for
7
7 on
points.
this Hex Knight. Sorry.
Okay. You got it. 7
and
points.
he's the
piercing.
guy who hexed me.
He does need to make concentration. DC 10.
But wait, I'm gonna make the damage kind of big, so maybe you should wait just a second.
Okay.
So first off, Colossus Slayer. Oh, fuck me. Cool.
Okay, so that's 9 total.
9 total right now. And hey, I know orcs hate being insulted, which is exactly why I'm doing goading attack.
Nice. Okay. So he's going to make a wisdom save. So he takes a total of 14 points of damage. He makes the save. And he's taking an
God
additional
damn.
7 points. So there we go. And then he needs to make a wisdom save.
Just
So
make sure that I'm not missing anything, and what the fuck is happening to everything.
So 7.
17. Which is a flat 17 because he doesn't have any bonus for some reason.
Give me a second just to double check some things. I think I might be able to... No, I don't think so. Okay.
Here you go. Okay. Captain's up. Captain's gonna make a rapier attack on a blade of Villanova. With advantage. Cause flank. Boink. 23. Damn. 6 plus 7. 13 points piercing damage. Very nice. That's all he can do. Tarvos, you're up. You are muted again.
Of course, dude, bro.
Dude bro is not looking good. He's below half for sure.
That's not the question.
I assumed that's what you were asking, but I can't really hear you because you're roboting pretty bad.
Your robot's so hard.
It's okay, boys. We'll get there.
Hopefully he will return.
I'm so fucking hot. What the hell?
Get a fan in your room.
I refuse. I'll just live in darkness for the rest of my life. It's because the fucking sun's coming through my window.
I have a fan and only a nightlight lighting things up.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna go in for 2 more attacks.
You got it.
Let's pray for big numbers, people. Big numbers, big numbers. Hirt. That's gonna be.
Damn.
That's good.
Oh, that's a crit.
Damn,
That's
boy.
good.
Fucking shit.
Ooh,
70, 18 points.
fucking
Slashing.
yes.
That's some good shit.
Very nice indeed.
Woo.
Rolling in for number 2, not as good. Gotta say.
That was good, and that's definitely a miss. That's a miss as well. How do you keep rolling fucking max damage?
I don't know.
Some of my
I'm
bitch.
getting calls on you, cuz.
Alright, Grid's up. Grid is going to...
Oh, by the way, I've been having all the damage you've been saying. I don't know if you've already.
No, yeah, just whatever I say, have it. I'm not going to pre-have it because I don't want to do math.
Okay, thank
So that whatever he did last time was halved. Grid's going to do... He's going to do a level 3 guiding bolt on the Hex Knight. Yeah, level 3 guiding bolt on the Hex Knight. Normal roll. Submit. Level 3. Submit. Damn, that's a miss. That would have been good, though. Shit. That would have been almost 30 damage. Well. Oh, he should have had disadvantage. Well, per my rules, I have to re-roll that. Hold on. Disadvantage, level 3.
20 easy, let's get it.
Yeah, 23. There you go.
Well, close
It didn't
enough,
do
I
as much
guess.
damage, but it's definitely a lot. 18 points of radiant
Who did
damage.
he hit with that?
The Hex Knight in front of you, so he needs to make a con save. Normal. Natural 1. Hex is gone. Boom. Now, Grisha, you are up. Oh, no, wait. He's gonna... Sorry, Grid forgot to do the bonus action thing. Like, gotta do that spiritual weapon, boys.
Gonna bonk the Hex Knight that looks not very good.
Oh wow, not being able to
Also a
see.
natural 1.
Oh,
Well, it's a good thing I don't have a table for spell failure.
wait, why is everything that?
Yet.
Yet.
Hey, these two need to make me a con save. Actually, I'm gonna step over to the right 1 space just to make sure I don't hit the captain.
Sure. Move your
Step
guy over.
over, and then I'm gonna cast a third. I need to make me a con save. I cast a 3rd level thunder.
Damn. Alright, boy.
I'm
Let's
Who's
fucking do
dying
this. Constitution on that guy. 14.
I'm gonna plug it into the chat.
And then the Hex Knight. Constitution.
If you Thunderwave, aren't you Thunderwaving Paola?
No,
No.
It's,
No, it's a cube in front of you, not a cube centered on you.
Yeah, so the area of Thunderwave, for some fucking reason, is... let's see, snapped corner. Is
A
like...
perfect cube.
Is like this. For whatever reason. I don't know why, but it is. So the Hex Knight takes
If I
half.
was standing, I would have hit the captain. I didn't have the exact math right.
Yeah. So the... Well, you could have aimed it otherwise, but whatever. Hex Knight takes 9 points of thunder damage and is not pushed. The captain takes the full... The war chief, rather, takes the full brunt. Full 18. And is pushed 10 feet? 10 feet. 5, 10. Back away from you. Excellent.
And hey, that orcish is gonna take even more damage.
Before I do that, hold on. Let me make the con save for the Hex Knight, for the concentration. Oh, wait, no, he lost it last round. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind, you're good.
Because bonus action,
Alright, never mind that. Don't worry about it.
heat metal damage.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing. He
9
can't,
points.
whether or not he makes a con save doesn't matter, so.
Yeah, there is no. Yeah, after the first con save, there's no repeating it. That only needs to repeat it if he's holding the thing that's on fire.
Well, he's technically on fire, so 9 more points of fire damage. You got it.
Yeah, as the metal armor just. He got Boost Rodod and his armor steering into his skin. I'm a fucking Skyrim dragon. Fuck you.
Excellent.
Just
Tanner's
wait
up.
till I get polymorph.
Calm
I'm gonna
down
kick
there,
some ass.
Belvedere.
Tanner's up
Calm down,
next.
Belvedere. You got this.
Let's fucking go. Bite. And
On-
Greatsword on
Only
Tarlos.
the big ass hammers like send people to the.
Ow.
Actually, hold on. I have. He has advantage on those. I get to reroll.
Oh yeah, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, sorry. And then great sword. Advantage. And advantage. There we go. So 14 and 14.
Wow.
It's like
I'll take
six less damage, but you know, there you go. That's what happens when I roll wrong. I have to re-roll everything. So there you go. So that's a total of 11 because of the halving. Kendrick's up next.
Okay.
We're gonna go.
Tarvos doesn't feel so good.
E-blast 2 more times. Let's do E-blast on. Let's do 2 on Tanner. Why not? 15, 22. Those both hit. 15 more points of force damage. Cool.
Yeah, he takes X damage from Hex.
And he does, yeah. He takes 2d6.
Does he take extra damage for each hit or just for the action total?
Every time he hits.
Yep.
4 points. Tanner's not looking super good, guys.
Does that mean you forgot to roll the d6 from last time you hit him? Because you hit him with a EB last turn.
Might have. I don't know. Vampiric Touch. GFB. More GFB. Battle Cry.
Yeah, over.
Nope.
over here.
No, I rolled it last time as far as I can tell.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that was the 4. All right.
Okay, so that's Kendrick's turn. War Chief's up next. Does not have that battle cry anymore. What he does have are spears. But he's not going to use them because fuck that. He can just run up to people. He's like, no, my meat shield. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Going to get advantage. Which cancels out his disadvantage. So 2 Great X attacks on Tarvos.
Just one roll, though.
15 and 22.
You're kidding me.
So 16 plus 11, 27 points slashing damage.
Wait, where's the. Wait. Oh, yeah, the
Yep.
Grump's Blessing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey, those are both halved, so.
Grump's Fury. So it's fucking 8 plus 5, 13 points total. Hex Knight. Which one is it? That one. He's gonna smack the shit out of Grisha. 2 attacks. First one GFB, second one regular longsword. At advantage because flanking. Advantage for that one. 17 to hit.
Miss. So the GFB misses?
Yes, and then the second one, 23 to hit. 8 points of slashing. That con
Yep,
save.
that one will do.
I need healing.
Okay, Genji.
I need healing.
Constitution saving throw.
I'll heal you in a moment. I'm having a bit of issues here.
Or Grid can do it, either one. Yeah, you're good. Blade. Gotta see if he gets back his thing. He does not. So he's just gonna do 2 longsword attacks. One on. He's gonna do both of them on Grid. Normal rolls. Natural 1 and a 7. Motherfucker.
Let's see what he rolls on the tape. Oh,
Wild swing. Wild swing. Critical failures. You overextend yourself going for the kill. Your opponent gains advantage on their next attack roll. So Grid has advantage on his next attack roll against this guy. Payola, you're up.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes.
Great. Punchy punch.
Punch the fuck out of him.
That's a 1 and.
Hey, he's dead after the first one.
Well, the first
Oh,
one didn't
really?
hit because the
Yeah.
first one, because the first one.
First one that hits, yeah. So 25 to hit definitely kills him with 3 HP left, so he's
Yeah,
dead.
so that guy's
Wait,
dead. You could-
Boom.
Wait, does the first one hit or not?
No,
No.
misses. The second one does.
Alright.
Does kill him.
That's officially 20. And is there another fucker nearby?
Yeah.
Yes, there's one
Fuck.
within 5 feet. One if you step over you.
This one,
Mm-hmm.
a key point.
That hits. That misses. So 10 more points
Yes,
of bludgeoning.
Darvos.
Hex Knight number 2 just died. Orion, you're up.
Oh wait, I've been forgetting to do this. That first one hit, right?
Actually,
Yes, but we're moved on now, so you have to remember on your turn.
I'm gonna take aim at a big boy, Krog.
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 You
I
got
can never get short work names.
Holy shit! Wait, why is everything
Again,
yellow?
using special arrow, so this is a 12.
it. Damn.
Hey, does that hit?
Yeah.
13 points of piercing damage.
Do your Colossus
13
Slayer.
points piercing damage, Colossus Slayer for 8, and I think I'm gonna go for goading attack.
21.
Shit.
1 damage.
So 22
that's,
points.
That wasn't saying boy.
He's not looking so good,
22.
guys.
22.
Wisdom save. 7. He has disadvantage on everything against targets other than you.
So he is
Motherfucker.
disadvantage twice over.
I mean, yeah. Until
They
the
don't
end of your
stack,
next
but
turn.
still.
Just had to make sure.
There you
I
go.
kind of wanted to come at me. I was hoping that maybe goading it or would just make it to where he really can't use.
The captain's turn.
Wait, I wanted to move too. Actually.
Oh, well, move your thing. I'm gonna do the thing with the captain. Advantage. Cool. That's a miss. He's not doing shit today. Tarbos, you are up. And probably muted. Yep. You are definitely muted. Definitely muted. Cannot hear anything you're saying. That's a miss.
Holy shit!
And that's also a miss.
Is that a miss on that?
Oh, on Tanner? No, that's a hit on Tanner. Tanner's dead. Boom. He dead.
You carve him in half.
Damn, boy. That's a thick boy. Damn. Now he dead. You got it. Grid exists.
And he has a
He's got no
bonus
more
action.
third levels. He's
He
got no
also
more
has the
third
bonus
levels,
action
but
and
he
the
can
weapon.
do things. Let's see what he can do. Hey, inflict wounds is a thing. Let's try that. Advantage. Level 1. 24. Yeah, that hits. 11 points of necrotic damage. That
Wait,
looked
how
like
does he
a
get
fucking-
advantage out of curiosity?
From the number 1 from Henry and
What?
number 2 from something else that the guy did. The blade got a natural 1 and gave it advantage against himself. Grisha. Nope. Sorry, I lied. I keep forgetting spiritual weapon. That's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. Swing at the Hex Knight. So I've been keeping track of that. It's been at least 2 rounds. That's the wrong stat block. Nope. There we go. Oh yeah, that hits. 11 points of force damage. Motherfucker. Okay. Now it's Grisha's turn.
Okay. I could heal Taros, which she does kind of need right now. I could also keep damaging that guy with heat metal and carve up this fucking Hex Knight.
The Hex Knight, for the record, is looking very rough.
I'm gonna
Like,
do
one
this
more
thing
hit and he's dead.
first.
Rough.
Moving over here, so I have advantage because Viola.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bonus action. How damage is Krog looking?
Probably kill him if you roll high enough on heat metal.
I'll do the heat metal damage on him because yeah, if I kill him with that, I can always heal you later.
Oh yeah. 4. That's half of what you needed.
Sorry, and I'm gonna do an advantage Ironwood battle on this guy.
Why did you sound like a game show host when you said that?
And you know what?
I'm gonna make
Because
2
I just
attacks
feel
with
like it,
advantage.
I'm gonna drop my shield and I'm gonna two-hand this bitch.
You got it. Hawk and roll. You don't need to, but sure.
Okay.
All right. Well, he's dead. Several times over.
Can I just say I just bury my axe through his helmet, like into it, like I get to his neck with the damn thing?
I mean, his neck is gone, but sure. You can
No,
decapitate
I mean,
his
like
ass.
I'm not talking from captain. I'm talking from the top down. I'm cutting through his head and into his neck. Like I'm probably in his my axe is probably in his lungs by the time I stop.
Well, he's wearing plate armor, plate mail or whatever it is, plate half plate. That's what it is. So you don't get past the breastplate too far, but you do decapitate the guy. And your axe does cleave a sizable swath through the breastplate, about 3 inches into the breastplate.
Yeah, just kick him off my axe.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Fucking Tanner's
You know what?
dead.
Because I feel like it. Oh, I can't do anything
That
else
guy's
like
dead.
reaction. Oh,
I mean, I'm deleting people off initiative order, so
yeah.
do we need to?
As a free action, I'm just gonna roar to the crowd as I just bloody killed this fucker.
All right. So that's 2 Hex Knights down, and Tanner's dead. Great. Kenrick's up next. Fucking. He could kill both. He's gonna try. 2 Eldritch Blasts, 1 at each remaining enemy. $11 misses, 24 hits. 24 was on Krog. Krog is dead. So you watch as Kenrick takes his bow, charges up magical blast of arrow, lets it fly. Krog was just about to take a swing at Tarvos when the arrow streaks by Tarvos. You watch as the arrow streaks by his head. There's a flash of light, and then when you look back, his head is missing. It's completely disintegrated, and you are now covered in brains and gore.
What?
Krog is dead.
Krog is dead, and the crowd is like mixed responses. Most of them were like, "Yeah," but some of them were like, "Well, fuck."
Well, there goes our war chief.
Yeah, there goes their war chief. The only one left is the blade. And surrounded with this many enemies, he's still gonna fight because that's what orcs do. To the death.
Scream.
For honor and for glory. There's no one to even bother doing his reaction attacks, so I'm not even gonna roll for the recharge. He's gonna make attacks against Grid. Why not? I don't know. Just to hammer it into the party. 15. 22 hits for 17 points. Hey, that's enough. Grid goes down, everybody. Yoink. And then he turns to face the captain. He says, I will not be filled that easily. If I go down,
Short little Mitch runs up and punches him in the nuts.
I'm taking one of you with me. And that's his turn. Payola, you're up.
Woo!
Yeah, and like I said, short little midget punches him. Speed back his nads.
Miss.
Key point.
Hit. Miss. 8 points of bludgeoning.
Make me dex save.
Blade. Dex.
Open
17.
hand technique.
Ah, he passes. Ah, shit.
There you go.
What?
Yeah, it's hard to trip an 8-foot orc. Alrighty.
And now I just my turn by glaring up at him.
Yeah, you kicked him in the
Like an
shin after you said
David
that.
and Goliath.
He's
David
not
and
super
Goliath.
happy. Orion, finish it off.
I say, sorry, mate. That's not how we do things at Serpent House. And I'm gonna pull back my bowstring and I'm gonna shout, this one's for Fort Bato. I'm gonna use special arrow just to make sure that this is going down.
Sure.
22 for 12, and then Colossus Slayer for an additional 5, and just to put some more flair on it, I'll consider those words a goading attack.
Okay, I'm assuming my
That's
roll
gonna
20 will
be
catch up
more.
eventually, and so I can see these.
Yeah, roll 20 is a bit lagging behind. Ah,
There
there
it
we go.
goes. Cool. So 12 and 5 is 17, plus 8 is 20 something. How do you want to do this?
Arrow's gonna catch him in the neck, spin him around, and rip out a good portion of his neck.
Awesome. So you fire this arrow. It flies right through his jugular, down into his clavicle, and actually out the back of his shoulder, where the scorpion plate is not covering anything. He spins around in a circle like that horrible like Skyrim death animation where they like do a little dance and then fall down.
Yeah, that one.
Spraying blood in a 360-degree radius all over the ground, eventually coming to a rest as the blood begins to soak up into the sands. The crowd going silent for the first time in this entire match. Eventually, with the victory having been yours, the crowd erupts into an applause and cheering. The drums beat, the horns sound.
Can I do
And-
the roaring like performance thing?
Sure.
And because I'm covered in blood, can I have advantage? These are orcs.
Sure. Why not? It was a hell of a display. Performance 19. Cool. Yeah. So they're all into it. Glory, blood for the blood god, glory for the glory god. They all give you a standing ovation, cheering. Some of them are like chucking stuff into the arena at you because they're not super happy that you killed a bunch of them and that you get to go free. They were like looking forward to seeing you die. But many others realizing that honor was at stake in this fight and what it meant, and now they don't have to worry about Tanner and Krog anymore, are actually cheering for you.
I'm gonna pick up my damn shield now that I have it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna dump a third level cure wounds on the grid.
Sure.
So real quick, I'm gonna take a minute, if it's allowed, to retrieve my arrows.
Actually, there's no one really to officiate this anymore because you killed all the important people. So everyone's just fucking leaving. Like they're filing out.
Another thing.
Oh, great. Can I go home now?
Yes, we can go home now, but 1 second. I'm gonna search this body in particular.
The
and I'm
Elena
gonna
Volga.
look for a. I'm gonna look for some small trophy that I can loop around my cord.
His equipment. He's got chainmail and a shield. He's got that chitinous arm thing. And then he's also got his longsword and a collection of javelins on his back.
Nah, so nothing.
I mean,
Oh.
there's the arm thing. You can take that.
Well,
That's probably
I was hoping
that's
for
probably
something
like
smaller for the
his one
necklace.
thing.
Like if you don't take it, I'll take it.
You can have at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, generally speaking, he didn't bring his trinkets into battle.
Yeah, this chitinous arm thing, I'm putting it on.
I'll also take. Oh, I don't have my poultices. Crap.
I'm
Seems
actually
to
gonna
have-
put it. I'm actually gonna put it on my right arm where the arm I hold my axe in. So
It's a left armed chitin
oh
piece.
oh,
So
so left
what is
arm.
it?
Yeah, I'll put. Well, I mean, does it really matter what arm it's supposed to be meant for?
Yes.
Yes.
Fair. I'll put it on my left arm then. Does it do anything, or does it just look cool?
It is a trophy from a defeated orc, Blade of Ilnival. They're generally speaking very tough, very much veterans of whatever they do. So I'll say for the purposes of this, you get +2 charisma checks, +2 charisma checks to orcish people. Orcish people, anyone from Gorgon, and anyone from Gorgon House in general.
Yeah. What does it have like a name or anything like that? So I get my equipment.
Just add it as a scorpion plate bracer, and give it a weight of 3. You can. Tanner has Tanner has a great sword, and the war chief had a great axe and a spear. Both.
Oh, I'm gonna look
basically
for the
normal.
cell keys actually.
That's yeah. You can do that. So Korg, or Krog rather, does have the cell keys on him. You can take those as well. It's a set of rusted iron keys, gigantic keys.
Someone should probably carry our dear.
He's already up. I healed him.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
I thought he was still
Grid's good.
unconscious for some reason.
He's fine.
I'm so glad I took that fucking temp HP.
I didn't use it.
He didn't need to.
I'm so glad that I did.
I should have thrown more people at you, but eh. All right. Well, lesson learned. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments for the next time, but yeah.
All right. Well,
To be fair, the dice gods were very much in our favor with that.
Oh
They
yeah,
were in their
rolled
favor,
a
too.
lot of nat
Oh, yeah,
ones that we
definitely.
just didn't roll.
They
There's
also-
a few rolls that should have gone my way that didn't, but it's aight. It's aight.
I mean, they're pretty tough. Like
And
you did like Tanner had 95 HP. You guys burned
I'm
through that pretty
gonna-
quickly.
if I can, I'm gonna hack off one of Tanner's horns, and I'm gonna take one of Krug's tusks. He doesn't have a head anymore.
Sure. I mean, his it exploded, so you can try and find a piece of skull that looks like a tusk. Make
Yeah,
me
I'll
a
just take one of Tanner's
make me a
horns.
perception check to see if you can find
Sure.
like anything among the gray matter. For Tanner, yeah, you can take a horn from Tanner if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, fine. All of his teeth are somehow shrapneled into Tanner's body, and you're like, oh, that's convenient. So
Yeah, I'm gonna add Crocs.
Krog's
Krog.
tooth. Krog,
Yeah.
Krog.
I'm gonna add his Krog. Krog. I'm gonna add his tusk to my wolf fang necklace.
And Tanner's horn is about the size of like a drinking horn. So you can't add that to the necklace, but you can certainly take it.
Yeah, I'm actually probably gonna turn this into a fucking drinking horn, or I'm gonna turn it into a war horn. One of the two. Yeah, then we'll turn it into a war horn.
Huh? It's up to you.
I don't know if the acoustics are quite right for that, my friend.
It's also not the most comfortable thing to hold because his art, the horns are like spiked to all hell. They're like serrated horns. It's pretty great. I love Tanner.
I can just shave some of the spikes off.
Alrighty.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna start heading towards the cells.
I'll follow him.
There's
Yeah,
also
for
there's a collection of shields and half plate and long swords from the other dead people.
I'm gonna take the fucking half plate because I have chain.
Mhm.
Half plate's medium armor, right?
Yes.
And because I'm a very large person, will it fit me?
Yeah, they were orcs, so yes. Should be able to work just fine with some fitting. Which you could probably do on your own, honestly. It's mostly just adjusting the leather straps.
Yeah, as well as just straps. I'd have to fiddle.
What you got for me, Tavos? Pretty much. I'm going to end it with a little epilogue. So, after the arena fight and everything's done, I'm going to cancel the war music real quick. And we'll just do that. Why not? After the fight in the arena, all the orcs leave and go about their business. As you walk victoriously to the cells and unlock them one by one, you are thanked profusely by each and every sailor. Henry personally takes the keys from Orion and unlocks Julia's cage, where she's surprised to see him because he was gone and out by the time she was awake the next morning. And then he fills her in on all the stuff and then takes her in his arms and gives her a long, deep kiss that she at first wasn't expecting, but is welcoming nonetheless after about a second.
Aren't you so adorable?
They gather up themselves, exit the chamber, and parade themselves down the main thoroughfare toward the dock. The orcs pay you no mind. They don't try and stop you. Some of them give you dirty looks, but at the risk of sundering their own code of honor, they're not going to mess with you.
And getting killed.
Somebody has to be war chief now, and most of them now at this point, like at this point, Bardego would probably eventually fall into ruin and just not exist anymore. It was really only there as a trading post anyway, and orcs are nomadic by nature, so these people are probably going to move on within the next.
Yeah, they probably wanted to leave, but
couple weeks.
Krog and Tanner were keeping them there.
My guess is that by the end of 2 weeks, this town will be a ghost town. There'll be nothing left. Except for whatever structures remain and manage to stand against the weather. You managed you pile yourselves on the boat, on both boats, because you do actually have the fortune with you. You were towing that behind you. And you make the necessary preparations. Julia and her crew retrieve sets of clothing, effects that they had, personal items from the fortune. Get aboard their ship, and you begin to sail out onto the horizon. After about 10 days, you arrive back in the port of Idras, at the docks in Idras. The familiar sights and smells of Serpent House's capital reaching your noses. Your group goes back to its tavern and takes a well-deserved rest before meeting again with Brynjolf, a.k.a. Conor McGregor, a.k.a. Carver McGuinn. So, I've been informed that you've done quite a bit of good work on your end. I can't say I'm any more proud than I am right now. You certainly proved yourselves worthy, and you've completely erased your debt, and then some. So, I figure, as a gesture of goodwill, I'll let the runoff fall to you. And he hands you each a sack of 100 gold. So, mark that on your sheets.
How much is in it?
100 gold pieces.
Holy shit!
And this was the runoff? Christ.
Now, that's the runoff, but I've got something even more special in mind. If you're all inclined to do it. Obviously, I don't mind if you part ways. I can always find another crew, but you've proved yourself to be quite useful. I'll cut to the chase. I'm looking to make a run on Leva's Isle. See if we can't find the tomb. So, if you're interested in untold riches, seas of gold, more weaponry and random other junk she picked up along her way, then by all means, I'd be glad to have you on. I've already got Henry and his brother. They're willing to drive you out there on the boat, on the Ruby Star, excuse me. All I need is a crew. So, we'll see you.
Oh, that's tempting.
But the rest of you, it does sound like a damn good story in the making. Like, on the trip back, I would have written down the story of how he fought the fucking war chief and his pet demon and his fucking demon orc bodyguard in an arena.
Oh yeah, no, you can definitely do that. Certainly going to be an interesting tale when you get back to your tribe.
This is gonna be fun.
So, with that offer on the table, we'll go ahead and end the session here. Good job, everybody. You're not level 6, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah!
You're not level 6.
Aw,
Not.
man!
You have one more thing to do
I only heard
before you get to level 6.
I got excited.
Yeah, no, I got plans for you guys. Don't worry. That
We're
fight was
close,
like it was fine. It was great. You did some good work, but I got better things planned for you for level 6.
You should have thrown more at us.
Oh, Be careful what you wish for, young one.
Yeah.
I know.
All right. So with that, I'll
Oh,
say see you later. And next week,
Oh.
obviously, we're not doing a normal session. We're doing the Halloween one shot I have planned. So
Woo!
I'll get a head count from everybody on who wants to join that
Oh, I'm
after I
into
stop.
that.
Hell fucking yeah!
And then I'll probably record that too, just for fun. But yeah. So I'll see
Wait, are you
y'all.
going to record that or no?
Yeah, I'll probably record it. Yeah. Why not?
Ooh.
Wow, Buffett.
Yeah, well, of it. All right. So I'll see you guys next week, and good job. Bye.